are forever.
Hi, I'm Melissa and today we are shipping with eBay, and I have one item that sold off of eBay, but we're going to combine it with another item they purchased on eBay. So basically all eBay. I am a part-time seller. I currently have 310 items in my eBay store. I haven't listed anything indefinitely over a week. Most of my items are priced $5 to $10, but as you'll see, some items sold for more of that 50 plus range, including a pair of glasses that sold for $125 plus shipping, and I paid probably less than 50 cents for them at the Goodwill bins. They took a while, but we had a full offer and I'm thrilled. So I'm going to start with Mandy. Mandy purchased a Kate Spade necklace. She offered, oh no, I offered. Okay, so what happens is when I list on eBay, I put things at a very reasonable price. I want to flip items fairly quickly, except for like the super high-end items that I can wait a little bit longer. But most of my items, $5, $10, I'm fine with. It's costume jewelry. So if I've had something on for a little bit longer, I can send people through the eBay app, probably on my desktop as well, an offer. eBay calls it, I've looked this up 4,000 times. I should know what eBay calls it at this point. They call it, I think it's like send offer to buyers, and it's on my eBay app. Right on the app, I have an Android. And then I can just send them an offer. Now, like for instance, this Lisa Perry dress I have for $65. I will absolutely send an offer for $49. It doesn't have a size. It is a very thick, well-made dress, but it might take a while to sell. But something that has a lot of viewers, I don't really send an offer. So if you see something end with a 00, it means that I sent them an offer and they accepted. If something ends with a 99, that means they purchased it full price, did not send an offer. So keep that in mind. I do have a lot of repeat customers. Thank you. People that get a jewelry purchase and know I sell a lot more jewelry. 90% of my items are jewelry at this point, and that's just because, one, I had a ton of Thread Up boxes. That's an online consignment shop. They cleared out their jewelry. I knew about it. I was watching for boxes to come up, like mystery boxes, and I purchased 50 to 60 of them. I've been opening them very slowly, like for a month, I would say, and trying to make myself sit down, photograph, list everything, which I love listing. Listing is my favorite. Listing followed by shipping. But shipping I film. Listing I never do for some reason. So I can like watch background music, or not music, I never listen to music. Like never. But a documentary. I'm into that. I should pull this while I'm talking. I wrote down everything as I normally do. It was 2 pages, and I wrote this down last night. That was a bad call. My brain cannot remember everything from last night. So I think I pulled most of the items. I don't even know an item I forgot. Let's see. It is red. It has red in it. It's a longer necklace. So I filed by color with jewelry. It's just a little bit easier. I don't have a ton of rings, necklaces. Nope, that's false. Rings or bracelets. So those get filed separately, but all necklaces coming in, I have boxes for red necklaces, orange necklaces, yellow necklaces, you get it. If a necklace has more than 2 colors, it gets filed by the first color in the rainbow. And it's good to have an idea of where the item is. This is the first item. It is marked with a little spade and then a little placard that says Kate Spade. I'm going to flip you down. I am still using my higher tripod. Let me know if that's going to get annoying. I will purchase another tripod. This one is like made from solid steel or something. It's never going to break, but my other one I had to toss, unfortunately. So other than like not being straight on, I'm hoping you can see everything. I think we are good. I don't have bubble wrap. I didn't order that in time, and then I should have ordered it with Amazon, and I ordered it with eBay, and I realized the time was going to set me back because of the virus. What are you gonna do? So we're using something other than bubble wrap that's still padding. Here is what we are using. These came in, I purchased 1,000 of them, and I'm just cutting them apart. They have bubbles and they're 10 cents a piece. So these might even be cheaper than bubble wrap. I should figure that out, but I'm not going to. My husband went out, made the big trek out. I only eat a few foods because of my health and just a lot of sensitivities to a lot of things. And I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, okay, I can't just eat anything I want because I'm gonna really pay the price and not be able to get out of bed. So one of the foods I eat, as you probably know if you've watched me, is ramen noodles. Like the cheap ramen noodles my body is absolutely fine with. I'm gonna use some tape. Should I put it here? I never know what to do with necklaces. I have these tiny little cards. I also have jewelry boxes, but I think this is gonna be too big. I ordered more jewelry boxes in bigger sizes, but again, I haven't gotten here. I have this card. Let's see how this looks. I think I'm only gonna be able to get like 2 little pearls and a red thing. But then I can put it in here. So anyway, every store does not have ramen. He's checked multiple stores and we're down to 2 packets of ramen. And because it's only one of a few things I eat and it's the bulk of my diet, the most calories I would say, I try to eat a pack or 2 a day. Yeah, I like that look. And then we'll throw that in some bubble wrap. I like it. I don't know. We bought potatoes. Like I did anything. He bought potatoes. So if I don't have ramen, I'll just try potatoes again. I think I'll be okay with those. That looks cute. Let's put a thank you sticker on. I ordered these for my Patreon members. I put together shipping supply boxes, like a monthly subscription of tissue paper and poly mailers and some fun other shipping supplies. And I ordered those stickers, and now I'm so glad to have them. They weren't expensive either. We have a ridiculous amount of tissue paper. I pulled some of most every kinds. I have a few fall prints that I didn't pull. So I don't know that we'll be using all of it, but I wanted to have at least a sampling at my disposal. I have probably about 8,000 sheets of tissue paper left. I ordered the Jilson Roberts tissue paper. You can find it on Amazon if you type in Jilson Roberts tissue paper closeout. And they have some prints, really cute prints on sale. Some of these happen to be their new prints, and you can't really find them yet. But I'm sure they'll be out, and honestly, customers don't care if your tissue paper was from 2019 or 2020. Let's all just be honest. Could you imagine buying something like, I don't know, your vacuum part, being like, this tissue paper is from last year. Okay. I don't even care if something has tissue paper around it. As long as it just arrives safe and it's in one piece, if it's supposed to be one piece, I'm good to go. I don't care. Let's talk ribbon. I think I'm gonna go with a bright yellow raffia to brighten things up. I dropped it. Oh, now I'm sweating. I wore this denim shirt thinking, one, I haven't worn this in a while, and it feels so like Hampton-esque to me because it's the Ralph Lauren embroidered. It's vintage. I found it at the bins. It had no button on the shirt. It's got stains. I don't care. It's cute. I like it. I wear it a lot off camera. I don't wear it a lot. I wear things that are basically falling apart to the point that my husband's like, do we still have to keep washing this? I'm like, oh yeah, I wear that all the time, as he knows. I wear this, I would say once a month. That's not bad. We have our ribbon bag. I've been collecting all of the leftover little bits and bobs of ribbon and tools for one of my viewers. It's still so lightweight. It's a fairly big bag. It's got silver, it's got all sorts of ribbon in it. It's less than 4 ounces. I thought it was closer to 6. It's 4 ounces. And a business card. Let's all look at the business card. My business cards have the phrase on the front that's inspirational. It says, "You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are." And then on the back, it has my eBay store site. If I have to order these again, which eventually I'll have to, and we're gonna do a yellow face mask to match, I might not put on my store link. And the reason is people can easily find me at this point. I have all of my links in every description. I just don't know. And then I could give them out to like for instance, I just got lidocaine injections. I get those every 2 weeks. And I gave them a whole bunch of face masks, just the girls. I have like 5,000 of these. I have 500. I gave them the face masks, and I would have loved to put a business card in between them. But they have my eBay store, and that just feels like advertising in the worst way. To me, I don't care if somebody gave me face masks with a business card. I'm still using them, but I just prefer not to have it on there. Maybe I'll order both. Maybe I'll order all of the things. Little fish poly mailers. Some of my summer and autumn packaging is coming in. This is from You Pack and Ship. So cute. I used this print last year too. I really like it. 3 ounces. It would help if I hit print shipping label. Where am I at? Here we go. So Mandy is in California. She paid, oh, I don't think I told you that yet. It's like half hour into the video. $14, and shipping is $4.49. My price is $3.18. Now I have had a few people ask, will you refund the difference? With that one, I will not. If she ordered, let's say, 4 different items across the weekend, one Friday night, Saturday night, you get it, and I'm shipping Monday morning, where I can go and pull all of her items and ship them all at one, I will refund all of those additional shipping. But for something like this where it's like $1, I won't. That's completely up to you. Nobody needs to do that. Make sure you're considering the cost of packaging. I know my packaging is higher than most, I would say, at about 40 to 50 cents, because a face mask is 30 to 40 cents. So make sure you're not shortchanging yourself, even if you do free shipping. I do flat shipping, so I just put $4, $3, I just make up a price. Thank you, Vandi. Okay, we'll set that aside. I did have to ship last night and this morning because I had a few things that needed to go out today, according to eBay. I have a 2-day handling time. Let's do a lot next. Lots of necklaces is something new I'm trying with some costume pieces that might take a little bit longer. I know lots aren't for everybody, and I've had 1 or 2 people mention it, that they don't prefer it, but they understand. And I get it too. Like if I just wanted 1 or 2 pieces, I try to group things together that are very similar, but not too similar, where you're just getting like several of the same necklace, because who needs that? So in this one is headed to Christina. I want to make sure Christina didn't order anything else. necklace. We're good to go. She purchased it for $14. So again, I sent an offer and she paid $4.99 for shipping. This bag does have a rip in it. I realized these were Walmart bread bags. They're a lot thinner than my plastic bags, which I just keep reusing and reusing. I'm not thrilled with these. I don't know that I'd buy them again, but a lot of people purchased them. So this is going to a shop in Florida. I'm not going to say more than that because it's not somebody's first name. It's actually their shop. So she purchased some fake pearls. You'll see about like a similar idea. And I'll tell you why I did that other than it's faster. This necklace, which also has a lighter pearl, but definitely has a different feel to it. Oh, pretty. Let's try it on all the pieces. I did try this on in my box. It was that pretty. A silver tone Jessica Simpson flower. Like, you could wear all of these pieces with a nicer black shirt or a cocktail dress or something. You could wear them really anytime you want to, of course, but you know. Silver tone, kind of Y necklace. Black sparkly beads. And what I call the pea pod necklace. It's a silver tone with like a curved silver bar droplet. I don't have to put all of these things in packaging. One, since I mentioned, I think in most of these lots, I'm not putting them in individual packaging. And I probably wouldn't, other than I want to and it's fun. But don't feel like, you know, I feel like I have to. Okay, pretty. This video is absolutely meant to like keep you company, fall asleep to. It's meant to be long. I know it's a very specific person who watches a shipping video that's 2 to 3 hours. And I realize we don't always have time for that. But I did want a longer video to be just nice and slow and something that takes your mind off of everything and helps you relax. I watch videos like that. A lot of videos have purpose. I watch videos that sometimes, let's put this in just a little bag. I watch videos that are helpful, like when my husband and I needed to change our brakes. He did that, or something breaks, disc brakes. I don't know. But I watched a YouTube video for that and he was able to do it easily. And obviously I wouldn't do that just all of the time. I'm not looking up how to change my own insert car part. I don't even know any other car parts. Steering wheel, you know, for when you need to change a steering wheel. But it does have a purpose. And a lot of other people think so. So I realize the same person watching a 15-minute video might not be the same person watching my 3-hour-long video. So hopefully my husband finds some ramen. If not, not the end of the world here. Haven't even really thought about if I go off of it like it's a medication. I've been eating ramen for over a year, almost every day I would say. So my body, I cannot believe my body's still fine with that. And it's not fine with all wheat. Like, I can't have pretzels in any form. Don't ask me why, my body just hates me after pretzels. The sugar maybe? I don't know. But ramen is fine. I could probably do brown rice, but I'm just too lazy to make rice. And I don't really like rice as much as I like ramen. I think I'm gonna have to put this. Now let's try it. Let's try it. Keep it consistent. Maybe she could reuse little bags. They have a little strip across them of adhesion. But again, because I would rather receive them so I could reuse them, I'm putting a little piece of tape across it. Do we have all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, you definitely need to go in a bag. Get out of there. We'll put you in there. These are really cheap too. I should actually purchase more. I have a good tip though. I don't want it to be like the bubble wrap though. The bubble wrap I clearly needed way before this. Bags I could do without. Bubble wrap, not so much. Okay. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Let's get some aqua bubble wrap. My husband has been off of work since I think the beginning of March now. He is a musician. He plays at retirement communities. His salary is mostly full-time, but the work is part-time out of the house. And restaurants. So restaurants have obviously been shut down for a while now. Retirement communities, I really thought wouldn't open back up for a while, and I still don't think they will, but one did call asking if he'll play tomorrow, and he will. It's not a retirement community that's had issues with anything, so I think that'll be really exciting for him. I'm an introvert. Nothing has changed in my life with the exception of 2 small things. One, some of my doctors are now online, which score if we can consider just doing that, and we are doing that for until at least the end of June, so another month. Now my lidocaine injections, I need to be injected in multiple spots, so that's got to be in office, but a few doctors have been online and I appreciate that. The other reason my life has changed is because my husband is home more, so he's doing a lot more everything. Like anything he can do, cleaning, walking. The gym is closed, so he's just been like doing random workout things. Let's put this in. Let's do the orange print since she is also in Florida. I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna cut some pieces in half. Look how gorgeous this is, this citrus print. Jilson Roberts is a tissue paper company and a packaging company that I adore. Their paper is very well made. The black and white paper is stunning. It's really simplistic. I don't think I have it here. And I know that is a classic print you could put with almost any color to use year round. And I think that one's on sale. And that one's some of the best tissue paper. That one for some reason is like the stiffest, crispest, best one. This is still good. It's not as crisp. It's not a feeling of recycling though. My husband's home. I'll come back. And I am back. My husband is home. He found ramen. He actually found 4 packs and they would only sell him 2 of the packs. But each pack has like 12 in it. So I should be good for at least a few weeks. Thanks, husband. He's not here right now. That's okay. So I was saying, Jilson Roberts, you can actually submit your artwork to possibly be used in one of their printings. And if they contact you back, I'm sure you'll get some kind of money of some form, I'm hoping. They said something like that. I don't remember what it all said, but I was like, oh, that's cool. Because I would love to see other prints of tissue paper. Like, I don't really see sea creatures all that much. I know they have it out there, but it's hard to find. And like beachy stuff, and Jilson Roberts has a lot of florals, which are pretty, and they have polka dots and stripes and chevrons and all of the normal things. I'd like to see some more creatures too. Like, they have woodland creatures. It's not the most exciting woodland creatures, unfortunately, but I would love to see cute little bears, like juggling. Jilson Roberts, get on that. So let's use, I guess, blue. Let's do black. Did I pull black? I did. Yeah, I think black is a good one. This is a Grow Grain. I'm pretty sure somebody sent me this. Thank you to that person. This has a darker print in it, so it'll match nicely. So anyway, we have ramen. Yay. I'll still have to try the potatoes. Now I'll just have to force myself, because eating the same thing over and over is much easier for me. There we go. I'm realizing the shirt is going to make me sweat a little bit more than not. Or maybe it's the sweatpants. What am I looking for? A business card. Here we are. Let's put my business cards right there. I have a little ledge on my keyboard. I also have really cute little maps that somebody cut out for me. So leave that there. Okay, business card. You are going to get this package today. I mean, not today. You won't get it today. But you'll get it sometime. Let's do an orange mask and the orange. There we are. Pretty, pretty. And I'm going to stick with the fish. I'm going to stick with the fish. Fish are my favorite today, so far. Oh, I also have beach balls. Beach balls are really cute too. And like on to the next season. It's May. So we did go to the beach a couple weeks ago when they opened it. It's definitely not warm enough to swim yet. It's warm enough air-wise and humidity-wise, but the water is a little cold. People are still swimming though. 13.7, so we round up to 14. Now this one should be closer to what she paid. So she paid $4.99. My cost is $5.08. For the lots, I think they're toward the end. I did like 10 lots of necklaces to see how it would go. I did make them slightly higher shipping because I realized this might happen, but I lost 9 cents. It's not a big deal. Is that a jet? Some kind of fast plane moving ahead. Print and print. I am using my Dymo 4XL, which is a 4x6, which works for basically every platform under the sun. But I will also be using my 450. I should do that next if I remember. Just so you know, my 450 that I've had for a gazillion years still works. Let's do this yellow. I love this yellow necklace. Let's do this one. This is headed to Sunny. Let's see if Sunny purchased anything else. She did not. Print. So with my husband home and with me opening more jewelry than ever, and by then ever I just mean than 6 months ago, because I just started this jewelry thing not that long ago. And with him being home so much more, he's helping with jewelry, which is just stinking adorable. Yesterday we were in the living room and we had the extra table set up, and he had like, he was dealing with all the earrings and the bracelets. Well, he did necklaces too, but he's like matching earrings. It looked like a yard sale. It was so much fun. He was getting excited when he found pairs of earrings. I mean, as excited as a man could be, but, or anybody, honestly. It was still cute. He said he doesn't mind it at all. Look at that. It's like a little mountain range on a sunny yellow back. Oh, maybe she likes like sunny yellow things. Ooh, let's play into that. Let's do, I think I'm gonna do a box for this. It's small enough. Where do I put my boxes? Oh, you know what would be even stinking cuter? Oh, let's do a box set in that. I think I could do both. It's like package overload when I get on video. Let's do all of the things and send everybody everything. Have these little boxes that took forever to come. This chain isn't really going to get tangled on itself. It's not fine enough. So I feel okay putting this in the box. Now when I put this in the box, it's still, I need like a lot more cotton padding. It's still really far down, so I need to put something else in there to hold it. So I am going to cut up some bubble wrap and stick some in there. I should have pre-cut my bubble wrap. And I could probably even put, I won't. I was going to say the corner, but it's not. It's not actually bubble wrap. Okay, so let's cut off the adhesion. Let's see who has aqua bubble wrap. I do, sort of. Okay, so if I just fold this into like 3 or 4, that way that won't move around and it creates a really good little package. Okay, let's put this in there. So I found these at the Dollar Tree. I think there's 6 for $1. So again, cost effective wise, pick and choose what you think, but look how cute. Imagine if you were selling bangles. You could just like stack up thin enamel watermelon colored bangles. Look how cute that is. I think I gave away, oh, we could put a seashell in there. Sorry everybody else. She's getting all of the things, you're getting nothing. Okay, we'll hide a little seashell in there since I know it's not prone to breakage. And we will put a little bit more bubble wrap on top. Put that there. So the seashell is protected and everything else, and then we will wrap it with more packaging. Oh, hey, you were in there. Okay. I have used these for some items and they work really well. Where is, just kind of like piling stuff up. I need to be organized because we have a lot of shipping. Let's use this kind of burgundy. I know it doesn't match, but it's still fun. But the beaches are open. They were open for 2 hours at a time here in Florida. Our beaches are really hard to overcrowd because nobody lives on the island, like 10% of the population does. And parking is single spot parking and there's like no condos or anything. So it's not like the beaches could become overcrowded by us. Let me put all those little bags aside because that's what's crowding the area. But I'm guessing for Labor Day they will be more crowded. I only went to the beach once on Labor Day. I'm gonna put yellow. I know it doesn't match perfectly, but it's still stinking cute and it matches the pendant. And it was with my mom and sister, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 years ago. It was packed. Now my husband and I live here. And we're like, yeah, we're not going to the beach on weekends or holidays or anytime anybody has off because they do get more crowded than we'd like. Still not New York crowded or like Clearwater or Tampa or a bigger area, but you know, it's not a private beach at that point. There's a lawnmower in the background. I think I'm gonna have to print this and wait. Because we live in a villa that's part of a community, There's a lot of landscapers and workers doing a lot of things at any given time, and it's a little loud sometimes because I overlook the common space. I don't know what else to call that. So this is just under 3 ounces, so I'm rounding up. I always round up an ounce for first class. She paid $6 and $3.99 for shipping. My cost is $2.84. Purchase and print. Oh, and she lived in MO, which I'm gonna say is Montana, MO, or Missouri. That's a tough one. If I was smart, I'd have a little post-it, but it would bother me. Missouri, it is Missouri. Montana is MT. Keep telling me that. Print, I didn't print to my other printer, I forgot, sorry. Thank you, Sunny. It's gonna have a lot of breaks in it. I'll be back. That didn't take long. I'm back. To you, it took no time at all. Also, we sold some more items, and it's now about 3 o'clock. I've not said the time at all. Next, I will do another lot. Let's not do another lot. Let's do a small ring. So I had to change from sweatpants, which you would not realize, to gray boxer shorts because my body is just too warm. This is a tiny ring. I put it in a giant bag so I didn't lose it because that's how tiny this adorable tiny little ring is. Oh my goodness, it's the cutest little thing ever. So it's, I'm guessing, a real ruby. It is marked 10 karat gold is implied. J.M. Fox Jewelers. And it sold for $34.99 the first time, and the person never paid. I was like, darn, because this was a thread up piece and I paid, you know, like $0 for it in a lot. And then I relisted it and it sold for $39.99. It is a size 4, which doesn't even fit my pinky, and I'm just marveling. I mean, it could be, oh my goodness, it'd be adorable as a midi ring. I mean, it would fall off of me in seconds, and I would hate to have that on me. And I would just lose $40, but adorable. So let's put this in a box. So cute. Let's do the same little bubble wrap trick. Hold you up here. The thread up stuff I've been doing fairly well. I just posted an Instagram post with my highest sales for the month, and I had some really good sales. I had some good sales even off eBay before things hit eBay. Once they're on eBay, I have to sell them on eBay, but you know, before they hit eBay, I can sell them from a listing anywhere else really, but I do it through YouTube. So the goodie box, what was that even called? Luxury box, the thread up luxury box video. I sold a $200 jacket and $75 shoes and a few other things straight from that video where I could go to PayPal and invoice. Look how cute that is. I'm just gonna use up some orange as that's cute and it's cut and it's on top. There we are. So I sold some stuff just straight from that video where people messaged me and I was able to send them invoices through PayPal. So that was nice. And that way I don't have to photograph, list, measure, edit photos, pay eBay fees, etc., etc. It's just a lot easier for some things. Jewelry would be harder because everything's so tiny. I'd be like, look at this, I won $40. And you'd be like, what even is that? Your camera's not focusing. That's what you would say. I know it. black ribbon. Nope. Didn't like that feel at all. So this is headed to Mellissa in California, and she paid $39.99 and $4.49 to ship. This black ribbon is really elevating everything in my mind. Like, just reminds me of ballerina for some reason. Oh, where did I put my other scissors? I need to clean those blue scissors. I've said that for weeks. Somebody get on that. I did it and then it got gunky again. I use those scissors constantly. I guess we'll just go with that. The other one was like everything, and this one's like tiny little tissue paper. Will it even be able to fit my card? We'll make it fit. There we are. Same orange mask. Q-enzyme Q10. Nope, just coenzyme Q10. You can barely see the tissue paper. And realizing you might see my boxer shorts if I do that. Let's do some turtles. This is from You Pack and Ship. That's their handle, I guess, or whatever that's hashtag. But they're just youpackandship.com. This is going to be very lightweight, even with the mask. So those masks I've been buying in lots of 200. I think they're like 37 to 38 cents a mask. I asked them if I could get them in bigger lots, and they don't sell them. So I've tried to track down where to buy them, because if they're buying them to resell, why can't I have 10,000 masks or whatever it would be? But I haven't found that yet. My cost is $3.18. It's nice to be able to purchase supplies knowing I'm now purchasing for about 50 subscription boxes that my husband and I make up every month. And then I get to use some of the fun supplies and then move on to the next packaging. Like, you won't see the same poly mailers. I mean, you're definitely going to see them twice on my channel, but you'll see a lot more. I won't always have the same poly mailers. Sometimes you'll see turtles, sometimes beach balls. Let's do this sterling silver tennis bracelet for Kelly. I have a lot more to... Why did I pull that? That didn't sell. That's got to go back. He was hitchhiking. Here we are. Also, that, I think some things just got in my box. So this is another third up piece. I was paying $34 for 5 pounds. I realized this was marked 925, so I googled it, 925 tennis bracelet, and there was another marking. What did it say? BJ. Yes, that's what it said. And it's thankfully easily identified. So I googled it, and these are real diamonds. I saw there was one that went for like 84, but it was a while ago, and there was another one on for about that same price. So I marked mine $69.99, and I gave somebody an offer for $64. Again, because it's real sterling and real diamonds. I think it originally was, I think $400 to $600 if I remember, but it was like at a department store, and I know those always go on sale. So let's put this in a box. We're gonna go for a classic blue and silver, which were my wedding colors. And I will be married to my husband almost 18 years. It's gonna be 18 years at the beginning of July. What? Guys, he's the best. Get one of him. I'm really glad this chair is on wheels. So. We are going to wrap it first in the aqua, cut, 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 cut. I wonder if I could reuse these pieces I'm cutting off. I don't have a ton of space in my house. I mean, I definitely have more. My house is definitely more minimalistic looking. Everything is hiding. But I don't really have a ton of room for a lot of bubble wrap. I really need to remind myself to order that more often though if I'm running out. Don't be me. Order your supplies before you have to package 30-something items with that supply. I'm gonna try to do the best we can here to get this perfectly coiled. This blue and white wrapping, if you order a subscription box in June, is going to be part of my June subscription box because I wanted to send supplies that were more 4th of July themed a little bit, but not too 4th of July themed. Like you could go red, white, and blue easily, and I'm going to be including a red ribbon. That would look adorable, this like blue handkerchief print, whatever Jilson Roberts calls this. But you could also use this with silver in the winter or orange, and that looks cute because blue and orange look cute. So I'm trying not to go too 4th of July, but partially 4th of July. And that's what I try to do with all of my supplies except for Christmas. So Christmas will have Christmas prints, but everything else you could reuse easily. So that way, you know, if you get 30 pieces of tissue paper, which is one of the boxes, or 20 pieces, and a ton of other supplies, you don't need to have that many sales. Somebody did send me this ribbon. It's gorgeous. It's a silver tone fleck, and the other side is satin, so it's like a double face. Either way, it's beautiful, so you don't have to perfectly bow it. Well, I perfectly bow it. I wanted to make sure Rhea got some of this, so I made this piece a little longer so she could also enjoy that extra bit of ribbon. Okay. Business card. I have white masks, don't I? I do. Have to be able to contact this company in Korea, and because this is 99% in Korean, I tracked them down, but their website I was not able to read nor find a number. So still gonna have that in the back of my head if I can do that, because obviously they're making masks, so I should be able to buy a ton of them. I sell about 200-ish items a month at this point. Again, most of them are a lower price, but that's still 200 masks a month. So this is 3 ounces. She paid $64 plus $3.99. I just said 3 ounces, right? And Kelly is in New York. Yes, it's 2.5, so we round up, and my cost is $2.93. Few other things that happened this week. I went out more this week than any other week, probably of the year. Which is funny because I had 2 doctor's appointments. I had a chiropractic appointment, just have a little thing. It's been driving me insane. And it's turning out to be a little bit harder to get than just one chiropractic appointment, but we're trying. Just a little like knot, and it's been there, and it shoots through the back. It has nothing to do with my disease, nothing to do with like, oh, I just slept wrong. It's been there for weeks, and it's just this sore area that just feels bruised all the time. So I thought, might as well see the chiropractor. Thanks, Kelly. So I did get to him, and it's not serious. Okay, we are gonna do Lynn. And Lynn has 2 items. She has a bracelet that has an M on it. This sold really quickly. I figured it would. Sometimes personalized items will go quickly, but not too personalized. So here this is. supplies. We'll put this in a little bag. So many supplies. Should really limit myself. I'm like, take out all the supplies. So this has an M in rose gold, and it has like this adjustable, which is nice, bangle. So you could go either way, which is nice because it'll fit over the fist. And she saw one of my thread up videos and asked about a certain piece, and my husband and I had just pulled out that last box to be photographed. So I was like, oh yeah, that's easy. So we did give her a price. I pulled that last night. Where did that go? So it's a Brighton faux turquoise. I think this is called the Santa Fe. These Brighton pieces went really fast. Brighton has quite the following, and I didn't realize it, though I'm glad the pieces have sold. So let's put this bracelet, I think this is a Madewell. Not sure. Somebody told me what this means. Does it mean feel good? Bien Fayette. Fayette. That's clearly not how you pronounce that. And then, because this necklace is chunkier, I wish I had the bigger, I have to put it in here. Let's do that. The bigger boxes. For some reason they take forever. And Amazon doesn't have very good boxes. They have a ton, but they're not well rated. These were the top rated, and they don't make them bigger. And even those need more cotton. Boxes are expensive for some reason. Like, I could get a face mask cheaper than I can get a fairly okay cardboard jewelry box in any kind of size. It's just weird. Somebody fix that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, can I do it here? I think I can do it here. We're gonna use a little bit of washi. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so glad people like this, because I can appreciate how gorgeous some of this stuff is. Like the tiny little ruby ring, so pretty. You could pass that down and have that for generations. This piece, oh my goodness, it's stunning. I won't wear it because I'm home and nobody cares if I'm gonna be wearing it. It's just, even today when I laid down in between filming and like taking medicine and just cooling off, I wish my hair wasn't up because I had pins and I was like, oh, that's kind of uncomfortable. Look at that. Oh, nope, false. You should not have been held up that way. Sorry. Sorry, necklace. But other people can appreciate this gorgeous stuff. It's so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do one of those. My job is just to get it there as safe as possible and as nicely as possible, and that's not gonna work. Why did I think that was gonna work? Now what's the plan? I guess just to wrap it. Let's save you, little washi, because I like you and you're colorful. I can't imagine sewing something I had no connection with. Like jewelry, I don't have that much of a connection. I've worn it in the past, but don't have it in my personal life right now. Though, really, what is personal life? My lidocaine doctor this week, we'll get back to where else I went this week. It's fairly exciting for me. My lidocaine doctor had residents in, and I'm the only person who gets lidocaine shots in his whole office. And he's like, can they watch you? I know it's gonna be uncomfortable. I took off my shirt in front of the chiropractor. He's like, can you put on a gown? I'm like, do you need me to? Is it okay if I just sit here in a sports bra? Is that gonna make you uncomfortable? Because dozens of people have seen me without clothing at this point. Doctors have, it doesn't matter who has seen me. It doesn't matter. It's just skin and organs, and I don't care. Where else was I going with that? I don't know. Lots of stories. Chiropractor, lidocaine doctor. I don't know. I'm sure I'll realize where I was going with that. Here we are. Seriously, my mind is like, we lost it. So I also went to Home Depot. I went to a store. It's been my first store in a long time. Let's do 2 different prints. And the reason is my husband and I moved into this villa 5 years ago. And when we moved in, the villa was in absolutely livable shape. However, the walls were like a dark yellow color. And the appliances were kind of a black color. And some of the other things could just use updated, and my husband is very handy. So, you know, paint is fairly cheap and it makes such a big difference. And I love the color of our paint now. We custom mixed it. We bought 10 gallons of paint and just dumped it in buckets to get to this color. So something that vaguely is in the back of our mind, I'm gonna use this twine, is to redo the countertops. When we moved in, the countertops were fake wood, which was fine. It's a laminate from like, I think our house was built in 79, possibly 80. They started some of the villas in 79, some of them in 80. And it had a lot of chips and peeling, so my husband filled those in with wood filler, and we were good to go to paint them. So I ordered a granite paint kit, which I had done in Pennsylvania quite a few times, and it works great. And I sealed them, and it took forever. It does take a really, if you're handy, you can absolutely paint old countertops. You can Google it. You don't even need a kit. You can just do it with acrylic and like sea sponges and paint like a natural granite stone look and seal them. So the kit came with the seal. I used the seal prior. We were good to go. This is 5 ounces. Oh, and I need to hit. Hey Lynn, where'd you go? Lynn. Here we go. So one of these sold off eBay, but I'm going to include it in the package because the package needs the tracking number. So 5, it was 5. Lynn is in Pennsylvania. Update and print. My cost was $3.39. She paid $5 for the bracelet, $3.99 for shipping, an extra $1 to ship the extra piece. And I honestly can't remember, somewhere between like $14 and $17 for that necklace. Print and print. So I top coated it with the top coat the kit included. And like 6 months after, the top coat is fading down and the paint is starting to expose and chip. And acrylic paint, if you don't seal it, you touch it and it just wipes away. Thank you, Lynn. So I contacted a company. They did change the top coat. No, they didn't have the other top coat. Redabbed the painting that was splotchy. Ordered polyurethane. My husband picked it up. It was like Home Depot polyurethane. Did it again. We've now done it like 8 times. Like every 6 months, we need to re-polyurethane. It's just wearing down too fast, and I don't know why. Because it's just us and we don't have kids, and I would just think honestly that wouldn't happen. But for some reason we cannot keep a top coat on the counter. So we could, and we will probably, still top coat because polyurethane is fairly inexpensive. It's like $20 a quart, which is pricey, but you just use the smallest amount. It's lasting us years, one little thing. Or at least a year. There we are. So we're gonna get a price on countertops, is that whole thing. So we went to Home Depot to look. We've had that thought in and out of our head. This is headed to Winona. Oh, and she got another thing too. Let's wrap this and then find her other thing. This needs to slide down there. Winona, if you're watching and these like slide up, you can actually move them, which was an odd design choice, but okay. So if we do the countertop, and we might do it, I have a few samples. We could go laminate, which is fine, but we just don't like anything compared to our custom paint job. We could go solid surface, quartz, blah, 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 but do we price ourselves if we ever need to sell the house? Like, we're not spending $20,000 on a new kitchen because we know the market won't dictate that we get that money back. So we could do one of these options for probably close to $800 because we have a small kitchen. So this one is very similar. It looks almost identical to the one I have on there, but this one's slightly brighter and this one's slightly like warmer. There we go. But then the question is, if we're gonna change the countertop, there's a backsplash that we painted white, and it was like a square 8x8 tile. We're going to need to take off the countertop to put on a countertop, and we might hurt that backsplash, which is no big deal. We don't love the backsplash, but it's fine. So then we might need to get a new backsplash. And if we do that, we need to cut the backsplash the same around both sides. And where do we cut the backsplash? We could cut it in like 3 different options. We could backsplash a lot of the kitchen or just a tiny strip of the kitchen. Do we do all the walls or some of the walls? There's just like so many options. So let's say we do that. Do we get a new sink? Because you're replacing the countertop, so now is the time to get a sink. And a sink might only be a couple hundred more. And when you're spending, let's say $1,500 now, do you then spend $1,800 to get a really nice sink? Our sink is absolutely fine. It's silver, it's a deep tub, it's 2-tub. We have the trash compactor. I don't think anybody would be offended by our sink. But they do have a special on a free sink on the solid surface. So we Googled that, which I'd never seen a sink made of basically countertop material, which is interesting. That could have been like, it either looks like a laundry tub almost, if you know, like a farmhouse laundry tub look, or it could look phenomenal. Like there's no in between. I either hate or love the look, and I couldn't tell you which. We looked at so many photos, but because I've not seen that look, I can't tell if it looks cool and modern or just horrible. And honestly, if I think it looks cool, somebody else might think it looks horrible when we resell it, because nobody else is really doing that yet, or they're not doing it for a reason. I don't know. So where do we cut it? So because we've now talked ourselves through this 4,000 times, I'm going to do the second here in a second. A second. We now have a meeting with somebody who's put together a whole, we've measured it, I've sketched out, like we've gone way too far, and we're both still not loving. It's going to look the same, but be of a better surface, and it won't need sealed every 6 months with polyurethane. Is that worth $600? Maybe. Like $600 is great, and it looks nice, and it's going to last a lot longer than ours. But do we want to pay $15,000? Do we want to pay $2,000 and get the whole thing done? Do we go with refacing the cabinets because the cabinets are original and we just painted them white? These people who make these decisions about flipping the house, oh my goodness. I'd be like, wait, do we need to think of, my husband and I think of every scenario. Like, I can open this, I could leave this here, I could put all of these in bags, I could wrap all of these individually, my brain wants to think of every scenario and prepare for it. So the kitchen is just way too many choices for me. This is not this bag. It is a lot though. We're going in the right direction. Why did I pull so many items? Oh, is this it? Nope. That's another lot that's sold. So that's where we went. Is this it? Nope, that's another lot that's sold. Is this it? I think this is it. Yep. So we're gonna go back next week and meet with this very sweet woman who said she doesn't get commission, unfortunately, but has been very sweet. And she said our mock-ups were great. Oh, my husband didn't even see the tiny little, she did it like on a rendering, like an HGTV little rendering. Yeah, this is the right thing. It's adorable. Our kitchen is adorable on mini form. It's the cutest kitchen ever. I've only seen our kitchen mocked up once. It's cute. So we're either going to go with nothing or everything or anything in between. If you can think of all of everything in between. We've asked her everything. She's been outstanding. We are nightmare customers. But we're sweet, and we will absolutely, we've done this before because Home Depot people can't leave a tip. We just like leave a $10 bill on the counter, and I hope we're not putting anybody in an awkward situation, and be like, oh, this $10 bill will be here under this countertop. We're gonna leave it here. If you find it, it's something different than us tipping because we're not allowed to tip. So we're trying to find ways around the tipping thing. I don't think this one's gonna fit in here very well. I'll throw a picture up of these. That might be okay. So we'll see. That's the plan for this week. Just dropping things on the floor here. So I went to the lidocaine doctor and the chiropractor and Home Depot. And a couple of days I forgot to go outside. Just literally, I have that in my head like I should step outside today just because that seems like a thing a human should do. And then I forget, I'm like, I didn't step outside today. And then it's like 1 a.m. and I'm on my way to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I'm like, I'm not going outside in my pajamas, which are just like ripped boxer shorts, just to say I went outside. God. These lots, I just don't know if I should keep wrapping individually because it's kind of defeating the whole purpose of what I'm doing. But it is really fun to lock things up. The blower people have stopped for the day, I'm assuming. It's about 3:15, so that's really good. Should be able to finish the video today. I'm gonna put them all on cards and then drop them all in bags and see if that is a good idea. This one has the Eiffel Tower, so stinking cute. Did I say what this sold for? I think it sold for $14.99. I already sent her back shipping because she purchased them separately, so she paid 2 shipping. So for the lot, $14.99, and the choker, $5. Oh, this one's pretty too. This one is like a fake little marble. I think I called it howlite. I think it's fake howlite. Okay, little bags. Go back over there. These pink bags say, thank you, because I want to see your face with a smile. It's very specific. I want to see your human mouth curve up at the corners. Thank you. It's cracking me up. I love funny English. That's clearly not made here. But you could buy like 5,000 of them for $2. Don't quote me on that. I am on, tonight will be night 6 of cycling off of sleeping medication. It is going better than any other cycling off of sleeping medication in years. I have not had bad nightmares. I'm getting some sleep every night, which is not normal. It was going really easily for some reason. I'm guessing by night 6, my body should be getting used to not taking it. So I might be good to go for this cycle. I usually take it until I get very tired and can sleep through the night by myself, taking pain medicine. But the sleeping meds allow my body to get rest without taking pain medicine. The pain medicine allows me to rest without sleeping medicine. So I just cycle everything constantly. Every 3 weeks or so, just cycle, cycle, cycle. my little business here. My little stinking adorable thank you because your human mouth curves up at the corner business. Looks so professional. Guess I'm a professional now. I made it. Sitting here in boxers with my hair pinned up with 42 bobby pins. Okay, we're gonna put some tape around. Where'd my tape go? Let's do some gold. Thank you to the person who sent me this metallic gold washi. It's not as sticky. It doesn't actually need to be though, because I'm going to put a thank you sticker on it. And that'll hold it in place. Okay, I'm trying to see what tissue paper matches what. This has a little bit of blue. I like funky prints together. Let's cut this in half. So if you need shipping supplies, don't feel like you need to, but if you want 20 pieces plus of tissue paper, 20 plus poly mailers, ribbon, washi, or stickers, or I change everything a whole bunch. Like I did jewelry boxes in one of the boxes, I did tape measures in one of the boxes. Like I have a video that you can see what it looks like. Everybody says it's a really good value. It only makes us a few dollars per box, but we're doing them in bulk and I enjoy doing them. And it really isn't all that matter. All that matters, whatever that saying is. Thank you, Winona. I wonder what your name means. Such a pretty name. I don't hear that often. So, really, when am I hearing any name often, unless the doctor is calling somebody else's name? I was wondering, at my lidocaine place, they have you wear a face mask and you need to be less than 99.5 temperature-wise, and I run warm. I was really concerned because on the day of the lidocaine, my husband drives me. I wore a sweatshirt, and we're in Florida in late May, so it's like 90 degrees. And they didn't have the air conditioning very warm, and I was really stressing out that I wouldn't be able to get injections because of my poor decision to wear a sweatshirt that day. But I was fine. And now I can sit. Oh, that's loud. I try to go through when I make too much noise and quiet that down so I don't wake anybody up if you've fallen asleep, okay? Let's do those and that. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I should do the turtle? Fish? What am I doing? I think fish. Yeah. Like I said, because she paid for each item separately, I've already refunded the shipping. How fun my pile of packages is. Let's say 8. 10.1. It's like the heaviest package by far, and I'm excited about it. My cost is $4.08. Oh, I have to change my printer. Okay, let's see. So on the shipping page where it says eBay print shipping label, you've clicked into it, you have to fill out the weight. Scroll down, and on the left-hand bottom, it says the label size, and there's a change. If you click change, go to PDF, and you can do a 2x7, save it, and you're good to go until the next screen. Let's see if this works. Do I have labels in here? I've been using a lot of the smaller labels since I'm not using that printer as much for a bunch of other things. So then I have to hit print, and I just have to check that printer, the Dymo 450, in that print screen. If it doesn't show, I can go to properties and go to advanced and click the paper size of 99019. That's the label size. That all seems complicated. It's really not. And print. And there we go. The label has printed. Thank you, Winona. I want to Google your name. Winona, baby name. It means firstborn daughter. Really? Huh. Ooh, similar names. Cloud, Tove, Tove. I think I love that. Tallulah. Well, these are all beautiful. Gwyneth, Ophelia. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Just beautiful. I need to stop reading baby names. Okay, so because she purchased and paid for those items separately, I just now need to copy the tracking number on my solds and put it into the second item. So let's do that, and let's clear some of these out of here. I delete my sold items after I the tracking numbers and ship everything. Paste, and we are good to go. Save. And let's delete some of these. I'm watching a ton of ribbon, and it's all like Christmas ribbon. I'm wondering how far out to buy supplies at this point. Like if I can get a really good deal. Oh wow, I shipped more than I thought actually, which is really nice. Donna, I have to do yours. I haven't refunded you shipping yet. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Next is our, and I don't think they purchased anything else. They have an express multi-layer black and chain necklace. And I believe I told this. Like, this I didn't sell at all. Go back over there. This I didn't sell at all either. I think this I definitely didn't sell. I don't think I sold this either. Some things just, I think this is it. 99%. Let's open this up and see. Yes. Sometimes necklaces all kind of look the same, especially if they're metal. You have a box that says all metal with rhinestones and all metal without rhinestones. So this one, no, this was in the black. If it's metal and a color, I go with the color. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely it. It's really pretty and well made, which I found interesting for Express. I haven't been, oh my goodness, I haven't been to Express in so long. When I worked as a car salesperson, at BMW back in Pennsylvania when I was good. It was like 2004, 5, 6, somewhere in that area. How pretty that is. I would buy items on eBay that were express because I loved the fit of their editor pants. Okay, so that's that. Let's change my battery and put this in really nice packaging. I'm back. I think we can officially throw this out. So with a chunky necklace like this, ideally, what would we like to happen to this? How would you like this packaged? Oh, I think I moved my camera. You need to go back this way. Maybe? I don't know. I'll zoom it in editing. It's chunky, so it probably wouldn't tangle very easily. How much did this sell for? $5 and $4.99 shipping. So $9.99 shipped. I think maybe if I do lightweight tissue. I have some tissue that somehow got sliced It's emojis, but we're gonna use it as the inner tissue. Kind of like bubble wrap, but this doesn't really need bubble wrap, and bubble wrap won't fit in my adorable watermelon cup. So we're gonna roll it. I also have eBay tissue paper, which I could have done, but I figured I might as well use this up if I could. Okay, so I made this a tiny little coil. I'm so taken with these cups. Look how cute. Okay, let's do some tissue. Let's do oranges. Imagine if you had these at a party and the thing inside had like this kind of thing happening. That would be adorable. I can't do that in the mail though, because everything would just be smushed. Things still might be smushed, but I'm trying to have them not be smushed. These stickers can also be used outside. So on outside packaging, they don't have ink that's gonna smear. That's really nice. I didn't know that was even an option. I've looked to custom print stickers. They're pricey. So I'm glad they have so many options of stickers. Handmade modern ribbon. Oh, they have a website. Oh, it's Target. Never mind. It's still super nice ribbon. I'm guessing this is pricey even at Target. It's almost like a light lavender color. It's so pretty. Oh, I made this way too big too. Okay, that's actually good. But this is the last piece, so Rhea will get a bunch of it. She makes scrapbooking and like, she has videos that are really nice and how-to tutorials. She just seems like the sweetest thing. This is getting worse. There we are. Just gonna throw those teeny little pieces out. The cut wasn't sharp enough. You need really sharp scissors for that cut. Okay. I should probably do something other than a face mask, but I always feel like somebody's gonna want a face mask. Tissues or a face mask? I probably prefer tissues, but that's only because I have 4,000 of these masks. I have a lot of tissues too. I'd prefer money. Or toilet paper, maybe. We have a lot of toilet paper at this point. We bought the one-ply toilet paper, which I told Bear today has slightly changed my life. And I'll tell you why in a second. So this is 7 ounces, and this is headed to R, I don't know how to pronounce your name, in Texas. And she paid, like I said, or they paid $5 and $4.99 shipping. My cost is $3.31. So Bear and I were Cottonelle people. His parents used Cottonelle, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where he got Cottonelle, but he's just always wanted to order, can I say Cottonelle one too many times? A specific kind of tissue paper. Hey, that can't be called tissue paper. Toilet paper, that's what that's called. And so we've just done that for years. I mean, like 15 years. So when they didn't have that, he bought one-ply. I think it's lasting longer. One-ply is still tricking my brain, and every time I pull the toilet paper, I almost said tissue paper, I'm thinking, oh, this is different. I should be present in how much I use. Like, it's bringing something that wasn't at the front of my brain to the front of my brain. Thank you, R. I might stick with 1-ply. I can't believe it's lasting longer. You would think it's not. But because I'm constantly thinking about it, I don't know. Is Cottonelle like 3-ply or something? I don't know how I was going through toilet paper so fast though. Or what I thought was so fast. And because I work from home, I go to the bathroom quite a bit because I drink a lot of water, and it's right there. I'm like literally passing bathrooms on each end of the house. We have some earrings, so I am going to put this in the little cardboard because they have earring things. So you're going to open up this little bag. I don't know. I'm really curious. I love things like that, like the toilet paper, that now I might be able to save money. And possibly, let's pat myself on the back here for thinking about 1-ply toilet paper. Save the planet. Okay. Oh, darn. Oh, these are terrible. How did that not work? Seriously, how did that not work? My brain is literally not understanding how those came off. They're like 1.5 inches on the back. Okay, let's just have to get. There we go. Let's washi the back of those. I have a little dog washi. Where did that go? Yeah, it's not that important. Somewhere. Oh, I have, oh my goodness. I have pineapples too. Let's just use this washi. Oh, here's the pink. The pink's a little stickier, so we'll go with the pink for the back. Just tape those earrings back there. And will this bubble wrap be enough? Oh, I think it will. I get very excited easily about that kind of stuff because my life is basically living in my house. So anytime I can make a change for the better that's going to save me money, let's give her some stickers. This is a small thank you too. By stickers, I mean a big coil of stickers. You can put that right in the middle and they won't get squished too badly. There we go. I like it. I like knowing that something is going to save me a little bit of money and cause my brain a little bit of pause. I like doing things better. Except using tape. We still don't like that. Run out of that washi here soon. I think my husband is on his iPad. No, I have his iPad. I call it an iPad. It's a tablet. That's it. That's the end of the washi. Hey, roll. You're gonna ruin my shot. I thought he was planning music because he hasn't planned music in a while. But I bet you he's done that. He's so on top of things. I did get my vitamins today, so that's exciting. He brought them in before he left and he's like, I thought you might want to have this package. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, we don't get packages every day from Amazon and everywhere else. Guys, like, I'm ordering mega supplies. 2 huge boxes of supplies arrived the other day that when stacked on top of each other were taller than me. So I'm 5'8". So I'm like, oh, thanks. And I said it sarcastically. And then I got really excited because it was my vitamin. And I've proven to myself time and time again that my vitamin works, my multivitamin, my skin vitamin. I was like, oh good, I can start taking these again. They're a little pricey, and so I tend to go off of them to really, I don't like taking things that don't necessarily help, and vitamins are a hard thing. Like, do you want to spend 50 cents a day to have more vitamin B? Well, unless you can tell or know your vitamin B is low, who knows what that even does? Do you need more vitamin B? I don't know. So skin vitamins, I'm like, eh. Okay, 3 ounces. This is headed to Alan. Hi, Alan. You are also in California. You paid $5.49 for the earrings and $3.99 shipping, and my cost is $3.18. Purchase and print. I'm gonna need to eat here soon. So they're Tati's kiwi vitamin, and they're pricier than not taking a vitamin. Imagine that, taking something is pricier than not taking it. And I have pretty good skin anyway, that I've gone off of it so many times, and each time I start breaking out, my skin doesn't glow the same way, and I'm not eating any different, and like that's the only deciding factor, the only variable, if you will. And so I bought them again. They came. I'm excited, but I'm still not excited because there's still more than I think I should be paying for vitamins. Thank you, Alan. I don't mind paying for lidocaine injections every 2 weeks, even though they're clearly more pricey than vitamins, because I know they work immediately, every time they work. Okay, Jade is next. Oh, Lynn, you have another item you purchased. Interesting, did not realize that. My fault. Here she is. I did pull the item, so I realized somebody purchased it, just not Lynn. So Lynn also purchased this stretch bracelet. Hey, you can come out if you need to. It's really pretty. This is like luxury beach. It's something that you might be able to get, I don't know, for $10. I mean, she was able to get it for $10, but she paid $3 actually, and I'll refund her the shipping. But doesn't it look like really chic? You could see that walking around Rodeo Drive, right? I don't know, whatever the chic place is to walk. Let's put it in some of this core tissue paper that got cut. This wasn't cut by me, by the way. This was just sliced when 99% sure. But they sent me extra tissue paper anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Let's use one of our fun stickers. I could probably just send it in this, but I'm gonna wrap it up, which is silly. So now what I'll have to do is reweigh this. And the reason is because I paid a certain amount, and adding any weight to this package is gonna bump that up. So I wanna make sure that when it gets to Lynn, she does not have to pay extra. I've had to do that with a few packages over the years, and I don't remember exactly what they were, but I'm always like not thrilled if I have to pay 50 cents to my postal man to get a package that I've paid for already. Let's do some black. I should get blue. I think I have blue over there. It's all the way over there though. I have 3 tables set up now. I clearly didn't need to pull all of this stuff. Okay, so there's that. So let's add it to the bag just to get a head count, because this now says 5 ounces. This now weighs 6.6. So I'm gonna go to eBay, mine eBay, and go to the left-hand column and go under shipping labels. You can also just Google eBay void label, and I think you can click right into it. If you don't know where something is on eBay, you can Google it, and then usually it takes you right to it. Okay, so here's Lynn, void label. Why do you want to void? Because the label was lost. Just literally pick anything. It's going to be lost in the garbage. Okay, so new item, print tracking label. Lost. And I'll have to refund her for the shipping on that bracelet. Seven ounces. Lynn's still in Pennsylvania. She hasn't moved in the last hour. I don't think you have, Lynn. $3.39 is now my cost. I still have this on my Dymo 450. I can switch back now that I prove both work, but I keep forgetting. Print. So now Lynn's items. Let's go to PayPal first because Lynn needs a refund of the extra shipping she paid on that bracelet. I think she paid like an extra $4 or something. Thanks, Lynn. So I'm gonna go to PayPal. PayPal has changed their page yet again. And now you have to scroll down, and go to view all. It used to be you could just see it, and now you can't. So I'm gonna search Lynn, L-Y-N-N. Oh, there it is right there. E, she's got an E. And click into it. Make sure it's the bracelet. She paid $4.49 shipping, so I'm gonna refund that. Issue refund is on the top right. $4.49. Again, once you get used to where this stuff is, I'm actually gonna refund her. Oh my goodness, there's another shipping box. Oh, it's my bubble wrap. Thank you, our wonderful UPS guy. He's not looking too good today. He's having a rough day. But I will go get that after I do that. Okay, so once I know where this is, I can't remember. Why does it say can't refund at this moment due to technical reasons? What? I'm trying that again. PayPal, don't glitch on me here. You're a huge corporation. Also, I know PayPal is going away. They're not going away. eBay's no longer gonna sync with PayPal. So I have to refund them $4.24 out of my pocket, and the tax refunded, it went through, is 25 cents. And eBay is managing payments. I've heard great things about it. They're working out the kinks, or they've worked out the kinks. So that's really good that they've done that, because I have not opted into it. I just don't like change, and if something is working, and PayPal's been working for me since I signed up for it a gazillion years ago, I don't know, maybe 18, 19 years ago, I'm not gonna switch. Okay, so I'm going to attach this new tracking number to Lynn's old items. And by old items, I just mean the item that was in there, because one of them came from PayPal. It's very confusing. Just make sure you don't have multiple orders from the same person. So, attach tracking, add tracking. I have to add another. There's no way to remove that one. There we go. We now have two tracking numbers on the one bracelet in Anne's package, but that's okay. Anne won't care. eBay won't care. eBay is not necessarily dinging anybody because of slow shipping or whatever at this point, because of the things that are going on in the world. Okay, I have 12 more items, but somebody purchased 4 or 5. That's it. No, somebody else purchased 2. So we only have like 8 more packages. I'm gonna eat and talk to my husband for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing again. It's fun. I'm back. How many times can I say that? And also I got bubble wrap and foam. Yay, it came. A couple hours later than expected, but it came. We're good to go. We are moving on to one of, can I say one of my favorite buyers? Jade. I think I can say that. Print. She ordered oh no, my lot came out of the package. Oh, that's where those necklaces came from. Ah, that's probably what happened. Yes, that's what I'm guessing happened. These necklaces were in this lot, which somehow came unpackaged. Feeling better about my life choices. Also, I just realized this necklace was one of the pieces I went to photograph yesterday and it broke, and I was going to try to remove the cord, but it's not happening. And I was going to try to send the cord just as an extra to somebody who had a pendant because it cracked. It's just garbage now. Nobody can use that. Okay. Silvertone necklace. Got it. This, got it. We are good. Foam. Making my life a whole lot easier here. I really should check. I'll be able to fairly easily figure that out of what is cheaper. Here's the thing. The foam is a lot quicker. So, how many feet did I order of foam? I've ordered this foam so many times. And actually I have a second one on the way. I don't know where we're gonna put that. Especially because my mom is coming here soon. Maybe in the attic. So 350 feet. And I'm going to need 2 feet. And it's not ripping perfectly. It never does. To measure about the same as one of those. And I paid $22 shipped. Is free shipping? Oh, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, so let's calculate that. Let's bring up my calculator. I could just say it, but then I'm gonna set off everybody else's Amazon device. So let's just do it the old-fashioned way and go online to a calculator. 350 feet, $23. 23 divided by, now I need 2 sheets, so it's 175, equals 13 cents. So this is 13 cents. And one of my aqua mailers, which wherever those went, under there, is 10 cents. Interesting. Now I have to buy 1,000 aqua mailers, but at the same time, I can actually use those for mailers. They do have a little bit of cutting, but they're aqua. Okay, this is beautiful. I can't believe this hasn't sold prior till now. So pretty. It's a set. I cannot put it in a box. I cannot put it in a fox. I could put it in a fox. That would be disgusting. I want to make sure to get those earrings rolled up really well because they have pokey backs. There we go. And not because she buys often or because I know her kind of, but because I've had these earrings for a while and it's a similar look. It's the same company, I think. The earring needs fixed. I just realized it fell off. I did not know that until now. Okay. But again, the same kind of look. I figured I would throw this one in. But when I do that, I need to make sure this item is ended and will never relist, because I don't want to be here 6 months and be like, what happened to this necklace? You know what I mean? So it's easier for me to end a listing on my phone. I search within my store and then I just add a keyword. Like, I don't know if I would have used this brand because I don't know it, but we're gonna try because that would bring up this exact item. Chloe. Oh, it does. Okay, so it hasn't, I'm going to say it contained an error. It's ended. Now, just because it's ended, it will still be in my unlisted, I don't even know what's called on eBay. In my blah, 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 blah. What are you in? What category? In my unsold. So I am going to delete this item from my unsold. I am wiping it completely. I'm not going to relist this accidentally or have eBay relist it, hopefully. Let's pick up this one. Now this one has a piece of tape across it, but I don't think she's gonna care. Just cut that. And I might do this more, that I include other pieces that are similar, because I'm realizing when I'm photographing, if something's not as great, though this is pretty okay, I might not, we'll see. I was just thinking yesterday, like, oh, this piece is really similar to that. If it doesn't sell, I could then include it as a free gift. I don't know. I can't send everybody everything, so I wish I could. And the other item was this stretch, brand new, Lane Bryant rhinestone. So pretty. I'd just be distracted by my hands if somebody just went past. I think they're on the way to the pool. The pool reopened. It's like a disco ball thing. The other day I found an anklet in my ThredUp box and I wore it around the house for a few hours. And I'm like, I could be that anklet girl. I hadn't shaven my legs and I was like, yeah, maybe not. But it looked fairly cute. I could appreciate how cute an anklet is. When I go to the beach, I'm either in the water or reading a book. There's no just walking around with cute outfit and ankle bracelet. Even when my mom and sister have come with me and we've like gone girls shopping prior to me not feeling great a lot and just like strolling casual shops, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna not blow dry my hair and not wear makeup because I'm at the beach. But then in photos, my mom and sister look adorably cute. And I'm glad I put in a little bit of extra effort. So, all of that. Wear what makes you feel good and what you can afford, makes you happy. I remember watching a YouTube video, it had nothing to do with reselling or jewelry, but it said something like 10 items you should never buy for your house. And then they proceeded to tell you, like, don't buy, I don't know, they said some weird things like lava lamps. I was just like, what? Like, because they were like, those are going to go out of style and you're not going to be able to have those. But if a lava lamp makes you happy and you can afford a lava lamp, get a lava lamp. Get a lava lamp in the shape of a flying UFO. That would be adorable. And then you look at some of those like rich homes and they're gorgeously staged in muted colors. But then they have like a weird giant figurine of a pair of grapes. And it's art. But you can't have a lava lamp? You can so have a lava lamp. Are you gonna buy a lava lamp? Have I sold you on the idea of a lava lamp? There we go. So cute. I'm gonna need blue. I purchased so much of this ribbon. I didn't realize how many rolls I purchased. Let's go to my purchase history. It's a single satin. I thought it was double. It's not. It's like a grosgrain on the other side. I purchased so many of these. Where did I purchase these from? In the last 60 days? I guess so. scrolling. There's that ribbon. Here's this ribbon. Okay, so I bought 20 of these, and each has 106 yards. We have 2,000 yards of ribbon. It was 105 shipped, $79 unshipped. I gave everybody in my Patreon quite a bit of this ribbon. I still have so many rolls of ribbon. I'm so excited. I didn't know how far this ribbon was gonna go. It's a thick ribbon, so if you're having a tiny package, it's a little hard to work with. But you can just cut it in half. It's a good ribbon. So now I'm looking for this exact ribbon, like this single satin, whatever this is called. New York, New York, it says on it. It doesn't say what kind of ribbon it is. But half of the width, and I think that'll be a better option, because like for these smaller ones, I don't necessarily want to spend time cutting ribbon if I don't have to. It cuts fairly easily, but again, the aqua bubble wrap compared to the foam, one's cheaper than the other, but is it worth it? I don't know, might be. Okay, so some of them got like a look like this. And then of course we bowed one. Business card, sliding under there. Just gonna continue to do orange. Let's do a flamingo too. I can't do both. I can't do both. I have to stop. We gave her an extra necklace. Sorry, Jade. You almost got tissued. Gotta say where Jade is. Washington. And she paid $5.49 for the ring and $11.99 for the necklace, rhinestone, and earring set. And I already refunded her shipping. She would have paid $9.48 for shipping, because again, eBay is charging people every single shipping. And I wish they weren't. I really should try to check into that. I don't have Selling Manager Pro. I know that's easy to set up. So this weighs 7 ounces. So I actually had her pay $4.49, I think, for shipping. My cost is $3.67, purchase and print. So I know eBay has Selling Manager Pro. I have a basic eBay store. Oh, Lynn, did you just buy something else? She just bought the bracelet. How did I know how to pull that if she just bought this? She bought it a half hour ago? That can't be. Maybe it just came through as an email. Weird. Also, to all of the random Amazon sellers who want to send me stuff from China, I do not want your stuff. I don't know where I was going with any of that. And print, still with the wrong label maker. By wrong, I just mean the smaller one. It just takes a few more clicks to get that one to work. Oh, Selling Manager Pro. I had the basic store, whatever that store is called, because I was paying month to month for my shop. Thank you, Jade. And eBay came out with the announcement that they were giving everybody 50,000 free listings, 50,000 free listings that had a store. And so I downgraded my store because I knew I had 50,000 free listings for like 2 or 3 months. I think I have them now until the end of July. It was like 50,000 each month. Okay, can't do that. Let's do Stephanie next. She had the lot. I think that opened. I think she might have had the lot that didn't open. We've sold. Okay. Okay, so she has, oh, the reversible blue lot. Is this one? Yeah. So with the basic store, you don't get Selling Manager Pro, and honestly, I don't want it. It's just, I don't need all of the analytics and charts. In fact, I'm closing my store time after time, like probably 3 or 4 times a month now, because I can't keep up with orders and I need to slow things down. So I don't necessarily need to know more. This is really heavy and gorgeous. Is there a marking on this? I don't think there was, which is why I allotted it. It's so pretty. It wasn't on this and I put it on here, but you could really wear it on anything. It's like a slice of earth. I know it doesn't look that thrilling, but it is translucent. Let's flip that over. There we go. This is much easier. Okay, the foam is worth it. We've come to the conclusion. The vitamins are also worth it, but I'm not thrilled at paying the price. Also, this is 13 cents. I should be able to find foam cheaper than that. I will work on that. I wasn't always using so much, and when I'm selling jewelry, obviously this needs wrapped more than clothing. This one is a little rosette with rhinestones. Cute. It is missing one of the rhinestones, and my trick for that, I'll tell you my trick. So I have a ton of white paint. We paint basically all of the white in our house with the Bare paint, which is latex, but you could get a small thing of the cheapest acrylic at Walmart or Amazon or whatever. You just need the tiniest bit. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I love the smell of paint. It's weird. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. There's a rhinestone missing from that, and it left a void. And the void is a darkened void. So I'm gonna take this little daughter tool. I used to use this for fondant work on cake decorating. I've used it on nails before, not this exact one, but it's sold for a lot of reasons. But I think it's meant for nail art. So I take a small dot. All I do is fill in that void. It's literally, you would not be able to know now it's missing a rhinestone. Give that on a little bit of plastic there. Okay. That'll take some time, but again, it's a void. Should I say that a whole bunch more? Okay, I need some more cardboard things. I've done that trick many a time, always disclosing it, and people have been thrilled. It just makes it blend a little bit better. If I have silver tone, actually, if I go shopping ever again, I should get a silver tone and a gold tone paint. Put silver tone and gold tone acrylic paint on the shopping list.
Silver tone on gold tone acrylic paint added to your shopping list.
Good enough. I don't know how long it will be until I actually get to the store, but not in there. Then we have this, which is a cluster pearl. It is marked, but it's not. It has, it's kind of a J. Crew feeling to it. It has a nice feeling to it. It has a little heart, but I didn't recognize that maker's mark. And it is a costume piece. Yeah. Go in there. We'll just wrap those. If we ever go back to the Goodwill bins, and our Goodwill is open, it's been open for, I don't know, maybe a week or two now. I'm not saying we won't go back at some point, but we're going to leave it out here for a while because I have enough inventory at home with all of those boxes yet to be opened. This is really nice feeling. It's very smooth. It reverses from like an aqua turquoise to a black, so you get 2 looks in one. I guess I'll keep going with the bubble wrap. Shocked this bubble wrap is that expensive. I go? The Goodwill bins. I might be able to find paint there. Sometimes I find a little bit of like a craft paint. I have all of the colors of blue and white and black, but I don't have any, definitely don't have gold. I might have had silver at one point, but I don't think I do anymore. I'll have to check. It's a good fix for something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Let's not lose the pieces. This one is marked. It is J. Crew. I've never seen a necklace like this. It's like a little geometric orb and then a whole bunch of charms on the bottom. Should I put that on one of those things too? Where did all those things go? There we go. Yeah, I like that. And again, you have to decide if fixing jewelry is the way to go, but we will never find jewelry at the bins. I can find clothing, but I wouldn't need foam for clothing. And clothing takes a lot more to wash, steam, list, measure. This has just been fairly easy for me. Where did that last piece go? I just said I shouldn't lose that. Was that it? Did I do it? Maybe I did it. Did I do it? So just 5, right? 5? Yes. 1, 2. Yes, I did. Okay. So now that I have all of this wrapped, let's bubble wrap this together. I don't want anything to break. I have to ask my mom where she gets her bubble wrap, though she probably orders a ton of bubble wrap. She ships China, small tables, crazy people things. But she will come back in about 2.5 weeks. She'll be here just from Wednesday evening, I think. She's coming into the local airport. I'm so glad to have a local airport in Bradenton. So much closer than Tampa. And she can, my husband can just go run and pick her up. It's not that far. And she's staying with us Wednesday night. Thursday, she has a doctor's appointment for her teeth, a dentist appointment. And Friday. And she leaves Saturday, I don't know what time Saturday. Sometimes morning, sometimes afternoon. So usually we go thrifting on that Friday. We hang out together, and that's why I'm cycling off medicine, so it works better while she's in town. That's usually what I do. If I can do it. We'll see. We are overusing the stickers here. They're just so handy. I'm only gonna have 4 pieces of tissue paper because 2 pieces were in 1. I would love to go back to the bins. Bins was one of my favorite places to go besides the pool and the beach. The pool has opened. They didn't put the pool furniture back around. Not that that matters. I'm not sitting at the pool anyway, but it's just opened recently. But there's people over there. And honestly, it's heated, but it's only heated to 88. Realizing what a wimp I am. Unless I'm at the pool or the beach, the bins is my favorite place to go. Oh, so my doctor, oh my goodness, this is where I was going with this. So my lidocaine doctor has residence in watching me now. So I think he just felt awkward because I don't have a top on. I have a bra on, but they need to give me injections by abdomen. So, you know, whatever. So he's like, Mellissa, how are you doing? And I'm like, this is weird. I've seen you like 50 times over the last 2 years, like literally. I'm like, good, how are you doing? Like, he just got awkward and professional all of a sudden. Usually, I mean, before the virus, we'd be like hugging and stuff. The nurse there is just so sweet, so sweet. And like the whole thing is just like, oh, awesome, thanks so much. Okay, I'm in and out as soon as the injections happen, and they work. This time he's like, are you still going to restaurants with girlfriends? And I'm like, what? Dude, you know I eat like less than 5 different foods 90% of the time. And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, well, how's your quality of life? I'm like, I have CRPS. I said, so it's okay. I said it'll be better after the injections because then I can sit again. And I said, I never go to restaurants or eat out. Plus, am I going to restaurants in this time of a pandemic? No, no, I am not, doctor. We both know that I am not. I'm sitting here with a mask on, without a shirt. Now is not the time for small talk. But again, I could see him trying, but I was just so puzzled by the whole thing. I'm not good enough to just be clever on the spot. So his awkwardness just rubs off, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So then we finally did the injections, and we were all good to go, and everybody was amazed at how fast lidocaine kicks in. It's so good. It's such a specific spot of pain in my abdomen that's within a minute or two, just, it's just amazing. The pain just subsides, and it just becomes something I don't think about again for about 2 weeks. So I'm getting my next one. I have to, wouldn't you know, I have a doctor appointment the day I scheduled the lidocaine, and the lidocaine doctor is super flexible. And I'm the only one in the office who gets it, so I said that like 4 times. Okay, let's do yellow because it's right here. So Stephanie's in Texas. Oh. She might be getting a free piece. I have to see what this weighs. So she paid $14.99 and shipping was $4.99. So here's where we might go off the rails. Oh, 14.7. So we're not going to add any other pieces to this. So 15 ounces. This was really close to needing to go priority though. I didn't weigh them. So she paid $4.99. My cost is $5.27. I'm going to have to up if there's any lots left. I don't know that there are. The lots sell fairly quickly. They're pretty good deals. But again, I'm getting fantastic deals, so I'm just passing them along. Okay, oh, there are lots left. Oh, this one looks super heavy too. Oh, so does this one. Oh, I'm so happy there's a lot of lots left. Wow, I made a lot of these, like a lot more than I realized, clearly. The rest of the lots are just bracelets. Okay, so we're gonna revise. I don't know that I can revise these because they have offers. So I don't think I can change the price of shipping. Let's see. I can't change the price of shipping. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, do I have offers? I have 2 offers on that one. 2 offers on that one. 1 offer. Oh, I've got offers on all of them. So not changing any of them, but they all have $4.99. So I'll just have to bump that up a bit. Same printer. There we go. My husband and I finished Upload, which was a show on Amazon Prime, which we don't watch Amazon Prime all that much, but every once in a while a show comes out and I'm like, oh, this is really good. Thank you, Stephanie. And Upload is, I'm gonna say words and it's not really indicative of the show. It's about the afterlife and that the fact that you can upload your consciousness, this is going to sound like crazy, but the show is actually really clever. And the person who wrote like Parks and Rec and other top shows that I can't remember because I didn't watch them. Let's get this one for Carla. Wrote this show. It's so well done. I can see why they renewed it for a second season, because I watched it in 2 days and then I rewatched it with my husband because it was that good. And I was thrilled to do so. So you can live in a computer simulated reality after you die here on Earth, but everything feels real, like super real, but you have to pay for it. So it's funny because there's data costs and stuff, and if you can't pay enough, your reality is not as good as somebody else's. It's just a super clever show. So we finished that in like 4 nights. We purposely only allowed ourselves to watch 2 episodes a night. I think there's 10 episodes, so maybe 5 nights. Where are we gonna put this? Should I do? I guess we're going with this. It's not gonna fit on a card. So now we are watching Rose Haven, which is also on Amazon Prime. However, there's only 1 season on Prime, and to get the 2nd and 3rd season, you needed to sign up for a free 30-day trial of the Sundance program, or Sundance something channel through Amazon. So I did that because I liked the show enough. It's like a BBC type of funny, awkward humor, which is me. Okay, so let's wrap this. Let's do a new tissue paper. Let's change it up. I want to make sure I have matching ribbon, however. Let's do, like, really overthinking this. I don't have green ribbon here. Let's go back to this. I can do black with this. So now we're watching that. It's not necessarily in my husband's wheelhouse, but he finds it also cute. So I think we're gonna stick with that for a while. I feel like we've watched every HGTV show we could possibly watch, and HGTV is thankfully included in our HOA. So we have that direct app on our television, that's what that's called. Ooh, also a question for the kitchen. If we go with backsplash, which I don't want to, but we might have to if they can't save it, would you, our modem, I think it's called, for the home phone, which we've never had, we never will have, would be underneath the tiles. Do we need to cover that up, or should we cut around something we're never going to use? Like, what is the percentage of people moving into houses in this area that actually need a home phone at this point? And we're not planning on selling anytime soon. So what is the, do we need to do that if we sell in 10 years? Like, will anybody have a home phone in 10 years? I don't want to cut around things that are just like a hole in the wall that we're never going to use. Would you cut around the modem, or would you fill it in? Which is like a piece of drywall where the next tenant, if it's that important, the line would at least be, you'd have to peel off the backsplash or have somebody splice into the system somehow else. I don't know how that works. Just don't know. So many unknowns. Okay, this is making it work. I'm gonna have to go get more masks. Do I have more masks? I do. Oh yeah, you have white ones. These will match really well. Look at that. Now I don't have any pink mailers, I don't think. Oh, don't I have pink mailers? I used them. Did I use them? I did. Well, You're just going in a fish mailer. Unfortunately, you're going to clash. Sure, my feedback will be fine. I still have 100% feedback, which is nice. So 3 ounces, they paid $5.49 for the necklace and $4.99 for shipping. So this is only 3 ounces. So the big question, please know you never have to do what I'm about to do. I am going to refund this person. They paid $4.99 for shipping. I don't need to refund them, but my cost is only $2.84. So we're over $2 difference, and they knew they were paying $4.99. They truly did. They paid it. They didn't say anything about paying $5 for a necklace. I'm sure they'd be fine and never think about it. But $2 is a lot, and I'm okay with not making $2 on shipping. If this would have been China, where I took 30 minutes to package it, oh my goodness, I want so much more than $2. But I don't need that. So I'm gonna purchase in print and wait for eBay to load. I'm also in PayPal. Open label. Still the small printer. My brain is just not thinking to change that as I'm talking. Please note, shipping never takes me this long because I don't need to speak and walk through it. Okay, so I'm going to go to eBay and contact her and just let her know I'm refunding her $1.50. Thank you, Carla. And refund her $1.50. Now, $1.42 comes out of my pocket, 8 cents is refunded from eBay. I'm gonna put shipping overcharge. And let's clear some of these while I'm at it. Clear, clear. Here she is. Let's contact her. Okay, and delete. Hi, Carla. Thank you so much for purchasing this necklace. I just printed the label and realized you paid too much for shipping. I have refunded you $1.50 through PayPal as a refund of the difference. Thank you so much, Melissa. Short. I don't even need to send anything. I just want her to know she didn't actually pay that. Not everybody would realize it. Okay. Next is a layered moon starburst stone necklace, brass rhinestone, smoky purple gray. That's what I titled that. I did absolutely pull this, and here it is. So let's open this up. Sometimes when I package items to store, I really have to take into consideration if the necklace is going to tangle. And this one I took a chance that I could probably untangle it if it was tangled within a few seconds, and it wouldn't be necessarily necessary. It did tangle slightly to store it wrapped. And the only reason I don't do that, or I try not to do that, is because then I can't see the item, and I'm gonna have to write a label saying what the item is. There we are. And that label is gonna take me more time to write and stick on a wrapped necklace and then find the necklace just by the writing than it is to detangle it. So whatever, 2 half dozen the other. 2 bushels, 2 half dozen the other. I don't know what that saying is. My husband knows all of these sayings. I don't know the saying. It's not gonna fit in a box. It will fit in a box. but it's also gonna tangle. So I think I'm gonna put this one in some straws. I haven't done that yet. I am about halfway through the pack of straws. Straws to the shopping list.
I added straws to your shopping list.
You're very loud. Okay, so I'm gonna have to split the straw because the closure is slightly too big. This will just help it slightly from detangling. Stay in there, straw. Okay. Now the other side. Will you fit down in there? I think you will. I think after this one, I'm going to make sure I hold everything and then go rest my hip flexors. I'm feeling pretty good other than where I bend. That's better. Do I need another one for this? Is that going to be okay? I think we're going to be okay if I carefully wrap this. I'm really sorry to Robin in California. Some stuff I just don't know how to wrap. This is one of them. Try and do my best here. Okay, so we roll that part up. I think we'll be okay that way. I don't really know. So if you ever get anything that's a tangled mess, please tell me. I will fix it. This is such a fun print. It reminds me for some reason of like a Pottery Barn kids print. This would be adorable in a kid's room. Like this bright shiny gold that's almost tacky, almost. With these pink like mod daisy flowers and this dark green. The dark green is gorgeous. I could see an accent wall in that dark green. Like this pale pink and dark green. You wouldn't think those would match. So cute. And I'm using a gold stripe. Perfect. I do have light green curling ribbon over there, but I didn't have any dark green ribbon pulled. I do have dark green ribbon in my house. Of course I do. I ordered it for the autumnal green ribbon, I would call it. Hey man, there we go. Okay, business card. And the white mask, so you match. It's Pearl, ultra hydrating, where am I? Provides ultra hydrating essence mask, here we go. Nutrition to skin exposed by stimulation from the outside. I've worn these masks. I'm impressed. Not like my crazy expensive mask that's crazy expensive. What is that called? I don't know, it starts with an H. It's like $30 a mask. It's so good. Just know rich people have a lot more products than we have as mere peasants. Okay, so she paid $8.99 for it and $4.49 for shipping. My cost is $3.18. So we're just over $1.30, $1.31 difference. I'll think about it while I'm laying down. I'm okay with that. And print to my Dymo 450. Yes, please do that. Okay, print. Let's see how many more we have to do. It is almost 5 o'clock. Thank you, Robin. I hope you love your necklace. Oh, something sold. A sterling silver Taxco bracelet sold for $20 plus shipping to Julie. Hi, Julie. I recognize her. Okay, so the glasses sold, the lots sold to Susan, and then we have 4 pieces to Donna. I don't think I pulled one of those. Did I? No. I don't think I even wrote this down. Donna has 5 pieces. Okay, then Susan has 1, David has the glasses, and Julie, if she pays, but I'll pull hers. I am going to schedule a pickup. USPS did not pick up today. Schedule a pickup. My husband would have run the packages down to our post office, but he was out buying ramen. And those packages didn't actually need to go out today. No, there is no dog. Pick them up on the front porch during regular mail delivery tomorrow, the 22nd. I have 2 packages that are priority mail and 18 that aren't. It's just a random guess. 24 pounds. My mail carrier does not care. Okay. I'm back. It is 5:30. We are moving on to the next item, which is a lot. It is the lot that fell apart. So I want to make sure all the necklaces are there. There is a Brighton piece in here. Oh, that's a different item. Okay, so we have 6 necklaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this sold for, I believe, $14.99. $12. So I sent an offer. They accepted. This is Susan. And $4.99 shipping. This I thought had a very similar vein in that you could probably layer some of these. Like this one has black and is long and could probably be at least doubled. And then you could possibly put this Brighton piece in the middle because it has a black cord and is about to fall off. You could absolutely double some of these because of the black. They all have a black similar thing happening. So let's get some foam. And I pulled the other 2 pieces, one of which I didn't write down and one of which just sold. So we were good to go. I did pull everything, which startles my mind. And oh no, I pulled like 1 or 2 pieces I shouldn't have. So because I did some of the writing on the paper from last night. And then I woke up this morning and I'm like, I don't remember anything that sold. My husband's lying down just because truly he can't make too much noise while I'm doing these videos. And he's already done all of the things that don't make noise. So I was like, can you just lay down? I was like, yeah, okay. Thanks for doing that. The only thing that really could be done, the house is completely clean. He's completely cleaned the fence and our patio and the entire outside and organized everything everywhere. He keeps an inventory of everything we have. Seriously. And updates it regularly. And I'm like, guest bin. He's like, don't you need to know what's in there? I'm like, well, when we have a guest, I need everything in here. So I don't care if there's coffee pot filters in here, as long as I know everything for a guest is in here. But he wants to know, and he does that. So that's all been updated. He washed the couch. We have an IKEA Kivik, I think it is. We bought it on Craigslist for about $250 with the cover. It's $400, but I sold, there was an extra cover in white and I sold that cover and made some money. So maybe even like $300 we spent on it. And it's a pale gray, which we're fine with and it looks brand new, but we wash our linens at least once a year, like all of the linens. So all the curtains, the couch, I don't even know what to call that. It's not cushions. It's the covering on the cushions. So that was washed last week. He worked out and walked and went grocery shopping. There's just nothing else for him to do at this point. Oh, the only thing that, again, could be done, even with eBay, like, I need to put a Patreon post up tonight. I have a giveaway going up, but I've taken those photos, so I just need to edit them. It'll take less than 5 minutes to post it though. I guess so. Let's do a chiffon bag for this one. That's fun. A little green and black there. And edit photos and list, but I'm not sure we're at the point where we need him to be editing photos and trying to list. He's tried to list before. He's such a good sport. If I say, will you try to list? He will be like, yes, I will try to list. But it's very slow for him and it's so fast for me. I can list a piece of jewelry in probably less than 2 minutes. Maybe 3 if it's complicated. It's so easy. So, and for him, he can only list about 2 things an hour. So it's not really worth it to try to teach him again. And it's just not. So, and editing photos, again, the same thing. I kind of know the look I'm going for, and to tell him I need a 1x1 square, and the first photo needs to be highlighted brighter than the others, and the second photo needs to be this, it'd just be too complicated. Again, we are missing a rhinestone. We're going to do the old rhinestone trick here. I thought one of them was. Oop, that's way too much. Maybe you'll be able to see this one better. See that little black hole? That's where one of the rhinestones popped out, and I don't have the rhinestone. Rhinestones are usually like a clearish color. Oh, wait, I lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. And white is a fairly good matched clear. But yeah, that's great. So we don't get paint everywhere. I also have a white paint pen with acrylic paint, but this worked really well for a while. It's a bit dried out now, and I don't know why. I only used a few times. So eventually I might have my husband cut open the top and use the paint, or I might just chuck it. We tried. You and me paint pen. Okay, I don't know that you're going to be able to see this. Let me get the exact spot. There it is. It's on the top. It just fills in that void. So it looks like a rhinestone. I mean, even from here, I wouldn't be able to tell. This one's a bit bulkier, so maybe we'll go back to bubble wrap. And then this was like a dark purple, maybe a light purple, and I don't even know what the color this is, a smoky gray brown. And it had a matching bracelet. And I love that they're magnetic. Oh my goodness, just make your life so much easier. And it doesn't pull off if you tug too hard. I have a bunch of these. I think I've gotten 3 sets of these so far. One in blue, one in this purple, pink, and black. I think those are all the ones I've received from ThredUp. I don't know that I have any left. So if you go looking and you can't find them, they might have all sold, but I keep finding those kinds of pieces in that exact magnetic rhinestone thing. I don't know if the same person donated them or that's just a common type of jewelry. I wouldn't know. Let's do the last one in bubble wrap so they all match. Probably didn't need 2 pieces on this, but that's okay. She can reuse them. Come on, Tate. washi on the foam. I've said this before, it doesn't work, so we're using tape for that. Okay, let's break out some gold. Susan buys for me quite often. Thank you, Susan. So I try to keep it new and fresh and put, like, if I have different package toppers. So the mask is always a good one. Even if somebody purchased from me daily, you could still do a mask. Not daily, that'd be too much. Weekly, I meant weekly. If you purchase from me daily, yikes. Thank you. I don't even know what to say for that. You must have quite the collection of jewelry. Or hopefully you're another reseller. Or have really good organization. I feel like jewelry could become cluttered easily because it's so tangly sometimes. I'm telling you, I'm loving these stickers. Okay, what else to do with this gold? Oh, this would be pretty together. This one is a very pale pink and a periwinkle with the gold. This one I sent out in May or April, Patreon boxes for Mother's Day, and kind of like a muted spring. It has a blush to it that's really pretty. There we are. Send her stickers. I can cut off some stickers and send them. I wonder how much is per sticker. I bet you I figured that out before. I want to say 1.4 cents. I'll figure it out here soon. Finish wrapping this. Oh, I forgot to pull the glasses again. There's a story behind the glasses. I sent Lisa, one of my subscribers, a purse. She purchased a purse, and I was using that purse in my bins. I store glasses and purses in the same bin because I don't have enough of either one to dictate that they need their own bin. So I had put all of the glasses inside the purse. You can see where this is going. So when the purse sold, or the tote sold, or whatever it was some kind of carrying bag, I dumped them. I remember like really shaking it. I accidentally sent Lisa a pair of glasses in her bag slash purse, whatever it was. So she wrote and said she got them, and I said, is there any way you can tell me what kind of glasses they are? Because I will gladly send you a shipping label. I can do that through pirate ship, like fill everything out, and then there's a link that says share with somebody else or something like that, share, and then you can share, like just copy the link and send it to somebody and they can print it from their end. It's really nice, super easy. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I figured it out. Pirate ship. So she sent me photos actually, and I was like, oh yeah, I need this back. So I sent her the label. I sent her a couple dollars. She's like, please don't do that, but whatever. She accepted it. And she sent them back, and I relisted them, and they sold for $125. So Lisa, if you are watching, thank you so much. I sent her the link when they sold, and I said, thank you so much. I want to let you know they sold. These are the glasses you sent back. So all that time and effort she went through was really sweet. She could have kept them, and I would have had no idea where they went. Once in a great while I misplace things, but like losing a whole pair of glasses, we would have torn apart. For $125, I wouldn't have known they were missing is the thing. I would have sold them and been excited, and then went to look for them and been like, and it's not something you can even buy from somebody else. Like if I am selling this aqua tape dispenser and I lose it, and I got a good price, I could just send one from like Amazon or eBay. This would be fairly easy to replace, but a vintage pair of glasses. Oh, why do I have blue business cards? I wonder if she got blue business cards. Oh, let's make a hair tie. Oh, I know what to send her. I forgot I pulled that to send somebody. I bought this aqua elastic, and I haven't used it in a while for a hair tie, but I have these blue cards for some reason, and so we will make a hair tie. Here we are. Cut that off nice and clean, and then with the safety lighter and very carefully away from your face, melt the edges ever so slightly. And there we go. That's a really inexpensive way to do a package topper. Doesn't exactly match the gold, but that's okay. Okay. So I pulled some birthday cards. This one just says happy day, happy year, happy you. So I guess it could be a happy birthday card, but it could also be a happy New Year's card, right? Happy day, happy year, happy you. Or it could be like anybody really starting something. Like a new job, a new fitness plan, I don't know, whatever new things. So let's put that in there. I thought that was a fun little package topper that I forgot about. I have a few other things over there too. I put them on the wrong side of the table, however. And this we should be good to go under the 16 ounces. So she paid $12 and $4.99 for shipping. Make sure that doesn't get stuck. We are good to go. That is 10.1, so we will round up to 11. Here we are, 11, update. Purchase and print, my cost is $4.18. I'm going to make a few more hair ties while that prints, because I have blue business cards. Do I have other gold ones pulled? No. For some reason, I only pulled enough gold to do those packages. I've got 4 quadrillion of them, so. Non-print, still to the dymo. Ooh, now I smell burning elastic. I singed just the slightest bit of that. There we go. Advanced. Large arch, good, and print. So I have Donna's, I have the bracelet, and I have the glasses. Is that it? Yes. Thank you, Susan. And if you pronounce your name wrong, please, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, if you pronounce your name wrong, let me know, please. Okay. Next piece just sold. It was on an auction. I listed it for $19.99 and it sold to Julie. It is sterling 925. It is also marked Taxco, I think, Taxco. It is a sterling, and this is a turquoise inlay and a mother of pearl. These pieces tend to go about $20-ish, so this is right where I expected it to fall. I am going to, I've done this before, I save mine, but I'm gonna fold a brand new sterling silver wipe. Oh, I wanted to figure out how much the stickers cost per sticker. Like 4,000 bags. Where did they all go? And I do this for some sterling pieces. And then I will just print an extra diamond label with nothing on it and write sterling, silver, white. It's gonna be a little too big for that. Just cut those ends off. Attach that to the bag. So when she gets it, she'll have this. This should keep its moisture, I would say, for a while. This had some patina. I wiped it off. I'm going to do it again. I missed like 1 or 2 spots there. But if she has other sterling jewelry, which she could possibly have because she's purchased sterling, so maybe she collects sterling or these kinds of pieces or whatever. My wipe I save because you can get a lot of uses out of that, not just like one and you're done. And I have a white cloth and I will wipe that off. Perfection. Okay, stickers. I bought some more stickers. Can I say that? I think I can say that. I don't think I'm gonna ruin a future surprise by saying that. Okay, so these were 500 for $8.99. What? Okay, calculator. $9 divided by 500 equals 1.8 cents a sticker. So if you give 10 stickers to somebody, that's a fun package topper. They could put them on the back of whatever, bills, and it's only costing you 18 cents to send 10. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Let's put this in just a thank you. And then some padding. And I'll put the sterling weight behind it. Again, you don't actually have to go through all of this. But I have the wipes here. The wipes aren't super pricey. Since I'm cleaning so much silver, they're just convenient. I found the first package at the bins. The first, I'm sure they didn't have all of them, but I found these at the bins, and then I purchased them on Amazon. Sterling. Let's see how much I paid. Nope, that's not going to bring them up. What is this called? Silver wipes. Oh, we have a lot of things that are silver, including green ribbon for some reason. I've purchased a lot of ribbon. Okay, silver wipes. Here we go. 2-pack. I paid, right now they're 14. Did I pay 14? That sounds about right. I paid 0. I must have had some kind of something. Okay, but 14. 14 and how many 20? So 40. They're a little pricey. Calculator. I swear we'll go back to packaging after this. 14 divided by 40. Yeah, this is quite pricey. I've not gone through a full pack. Infinity. I did 14 divided by 0 accidentally. 14 divided by 40 equals, oh, I know why. Okay, delete that. 40. This is a different calculator. It still says infinity. $0.35 a wipe. That's what I paid. Okay. $0.40 isn't terrible, knowing that they clean more than one wipe, but if you're giving them out, they are pricey. I can see myself buying silver cleaner and seeing if that is cheaper. But I really think the packs I have from the bin and then from Amazon should get me through all of the boxes of jewelry. Okay. What am I doing with that? Do I have lime green, aqua, black? I think I'm going to go for black. I didn't pull pink, white. I think I have white ribbon. I do have white ribbon. I don't think I have pink. I definitely have gold. I could have pulled the gold ribbon. In one sentence, I'm like, I should have pulled more ribbon. And the other sentence, I'm like, why did I pull all of these things? Okay, so we are putting this on here. Got the singed part off, though there's a little piece of plastic. There we go. Okay, we got the spandex, rather, not plastic. Here we are, and a sheet mask, and a fish melon. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you? I'm not going to use a fish mailer. I'm going to use this. This is Scotch. I paid for this. I can't remember what this is called, like press and wrap or something. It's a fairly new product. It's expensive, but I wanted to see how it worked. Okay, so they have some different sizes. The one I bought was the limited edition holiday color. I bought it in April. It's called Scotch Flex and Seal Shipping Roll. It's a simple alternative to boxes and bubble mailers and poly mailers. This was $10 and is 10 feet, so it's $1 a foot. Take that into consideration. Or it is now. I've already clicked off of it, but I probably paid about that. They do have a bigger roll that's blue, which I appreciate. And that's 20 feet for $18.99, so slightly less. I want to measure this without wasting too much because it is pricey stuff. I've only used it once before, and I don't see myself ever buying it again. It's the same thing as cling wrap versus cling wrap that sticks to your bowl, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have to put this close to here. And then you fold it over and you stick it to itself. So you need about a 1 inch, it's super sticky, a 1 inch perimeter, a seam allowance, if you will. So I'm going to cut the edges to make it just a little bit neater since I have plenty. Here's the thing. So you're supposed to not need any kind of tape. It's a super handy product if you're shipping just a few things. Like I could see this working for somebody. I am not 1000% sure. It's sticky, guys. I think you're going to be okay. I'm going to test it. It's not a fun color, though I know people are fine with red. This is 3.3 ounces. She paid $20, $19.99, and $3.99 for shipping. Update. My cost is $3.18. So I've actually lost money with packaging, but again, I wouldn't do this normally. I don't do this normally, but I wanted to share this product on air, if you will. It's a unique product, and I could see this working in the future if they made it much cheaper. but for now it's still pretty pricey stuff. You always pay when new technology comes out. Rarely do they have brand new amazing inventions that cost almost nothing. So yeah. Thank you, Julie. We don't like the color of that. Go there. Go off my screen. Okay, so next we're going to do Donna. Donna has 4 necklaces and a bracelet. I've pulled all of them now. We have the rhinestone piece, the rhinestone that, and that. Okay. So Donna purchased these in 2 lots. The silver necklace first, and then she went back in and purchased all 4 pieces together. However, eBay still charged her a ton for shipping, which is on me. I know that. I just don't know what setting I need to fix. Oh, I sold another item. I sold a slightly marked but new Dolce & Gabbana very thin white t-shirt. It's almost nothing. Sold to Heidi, and she's in Oregon. It sold for $20.50. I said it was good for tie-dyeing. I really think you could get that little spot out of there. And then you have Dolce & Gabbana top, and it's got the Dolce & Gabbana label, which is cool. Okay, so I think we're fine on all these rhinestones. I want to make sure. Let's pull off some of this. So eBay overcharged her on shipping. So I think she paid like $20-something for shipping 5 pieces of lightweight jewelry. And unless I'm using the Scott seal and wrap, I think we'll be fine, and it will be nowhere close to $20. So there's that. This piece is really cool. I like when I see new jewelry. It is a pendant. It's not sterling, but it looks like it could be. They did it well. And then, what do you call this? Chain, but it's not a chain, it's a cord. It's a black cord with a bar. So you could just wear it with the bar, or you can put that circle on, and now you have a different piece. So cool. I love stuff like this that I haven't seen before. I love pieces that you're like, oh, I can just wear it like this. Oh, I could just wear it like this. I don't know why I need to wear things multiple ways. I put it the wrong way though. I'm gonna need to flip it over to make sense. And it needs to go across the bar, back around, and this way. There we are. Go back on the bar. Such a cool piece. After, I don't know how many boxes I've opened, probably more than 20 jewelry boxes at this point, so 100 pounds. Hey, camera, what were you doing there? I didn't give you the day off. I am on my last battery, but we're okay, I just changed it. After 100 pounds of jewelry, I'm still taken by things I've not seen. There's still so much more to see in the jewelry world. And I'm glad of it. Makes my job a little bit more interesting. I'm like, oh, look at this. Like this. This is a rhinestone piece with some fake brass, but really cool and pretty. And really pretty. It's like fake pearls, fake. I could just wear that right now if I wanted. With my stained missing a button, so I rolled up my t-shirt. Shirt. Okay, I should have rolled that the other way, but whatever. We're fine. She'll get the idea. Suddenly my brain glitched. And we have, oh, this is such a gorgeous piece. This rhinestone necklace, and it's Ann Taylor Somebody said it's Ann Taylor. It's got this, I don't know what charm this is. I would have thought this was like, not Tory Burch, but something similar. It's got like the quatrefoil medallion. Somebody said it was Ann Taylor. It's so pretty. The colors in it, it's clear, like a champagne, an amber, and a buttery yellow, and a dark olive, and a muted baby pink. And you're like, what? Did she just name all of the colors? I did not. Like, you mostly get a dark green and like a bright yellow and a pink. Love that. Love colors that don't go together but suddenly look amazing together when somebody does them. Then this is a piece I didn't pull and didn't write down. So this is a Betsey Johnson. This is how I stored this because I knew this chain might. So I left the chain out. One of my subscribers suggested something like that and it worked. It worked. Did not tangle. I'm sorry you're not getting any boxes. All this stuff is really too big for boxes. Okay, then this one is Betsey Johnson and it has leopard in the droplets. Like there's teardrops. How are you gonna do a 3 chain? Like this would be so much easier if I had the box for this, but I don't. Let's see if that'll work. I cut off the tops because I don't think they'll fit. So I have one of those bendy straws, is that what they're called? I think so. I think I have one other Betsey Johnson, maybe 2 other Betsey Johnson pieces. The vintage ones do fairly well. They don't always do well though. This piece did bring, I don't know, I'll tell you in a second, $14.99 and did sell fairly quickly. Okay. Can I bring that back together? You are now back together. I'm really gonna try, I promise. I don't know how else to do this. So tonight I think I'm gonna try potatoes. Maybe I'll wait until, I don't know, should I do that in the morning or overnight in case my stomach has issues? I do not know. I need one of those sponges that has moisture in it. I need to get myself one of that so I could just like separate things and flip through things. I feel like I've had a shirt in this print or a very similar print before. This blue handkerchief print. I wonder if an artist made this print or just Dilton Roberts came up with it. They should tell you when it's somebody else's print and they've like copyrighted it. I would like that. I would like to know the creator of your prints, Dilton Roberts. I have too much time on my hands. Speaking of which, I might shut down my eBay store again. I really want to list tomorrow, and I have about 400 photos to edit. Sounds like a lot. I'll be done with that in no time, and all those are fast. We'll see how I do sitting tomorrow. Sometimes after a long day, my hip flexors are shot, but sometimes I'm okay. My husband's like, what do you want to do tomorrow? What? I'm selling on eBay tomorrow. What do you mean? I'm going to try to get up and do things tomorrow. I don't have any set plan. Just do what needs done. Or at the very beginning of this quarantine or stay at home or whatever our state called it, he's like, we're going to have so much time on our hands to do our taxes. We're going to have so much time on our hands. I'm like, my schedule hasn't changed at all. In fact, I don't want to do as much because he's home and he's more fun sometimes than cleaning jewelry. But now he's doing it with me, so it's fun either way. But taxes, I have not done my eBay taxes yet. I am taking advantage of the extra months. Just because honestly, I know it usually takes me a full day of getting that charts together. We have an accountant who does all that, but I put it on a chart, like how much I spent on supplies, how much I spent on internet versus how much, you know, I would have used it anyway, how much I spent on inventory, how much, all of that stuff. I chart, and by chart, I mean, I write it down in this, somebody sent me? You sent this to me last year, year before. I am using it till it's falling apart. These are my receipts from this year. 2. So I just enter all of this into a chart, like an Excel spreadsheet, but a Word document program, because I don't know how to use Excel. And then I hand it off to her, and usually she calls me and she's like, you forgot this, you forgot this. She's been doing it now for a while, so, and she's really good about it. This year we had Bear's music is, some places give him tax documents and some don't. So we just all figure that out. Oh, I'm sorry, your bow is not gonna be a bow, and I'm not. I know how annoying that is. Never mind, we're not using that piece. Or I can maybe for a smaller package. We'll just go this way. I hate when I get something and I need scissors to open it. We've got scissors all around the house. Should just be wearing a scissors necklace, except that I would stab myself. Here. So Bear gets a bunch of tax documents, but not all the tax documents, and he performs at probably 30 to 50 different places a year, and multiple times at most of those places. And so he has a ton of tax documents. And then we have Patreon, and does Amazon affiliate links send you a tax document? I feel like that might have sent me, there was a bunch of stuff that said tax documents, and then donations are, it's just a good bit of time. And it's not hard, it's just, I like math. It's just something you have to, like with editing, I love editing videos for the most part. But some editing I have to like be very present, like 100% focused. If I'm having pain that day, there's no way I can edit because I need to be able to cut out specific words, and I can't like just watch Netflix and edit because I'm gonna miss things. Okay, last one. Let's make sure the ribbon on this is like 10 feet of ribbon. Okay, this is our last big order, and then we just have the glasses. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I am brilliant. I'm kidding. Okay, let's do lots of things. She bought a lot of stuff, so let's do that and that. I wanted to the elastic too, because I only have those business cards, so not doing an elastic would mean I'd either just need to give her the business card that's meant for elastic and she probably won't care, or I need to stand up. And I don't want to stand up, honestly. I'm a little too hurty for standing up at this point. Okay, we're just doing this really, really quickly. Okay. The aqua is more prone to show like a little bit of singeing, so I have to be a little bit more careful with the aqua. There we are. Okay. And I'm guessing all of this is going to be less than a pound. Yeah, we're good to go. So fish mailer. Oh, let's do the aqua. They haven't done the aqua, and it's much bigger. It's a 12 by 15. They updated the color of these aquas, so the new dye lot on the aqua compared to this exact mailer from last year, this one's slightly lighter. I noticed you updated the color of your aqua mailer, whoever this was. I think this was in pack and ship as well. So before we seal this up, I'm gonna have to do this. 11.1, so we round up to 12. I'm saying that aloud, 12, 12, 12, so I do not forget. Okay. I'm gonna put this on this one. Where'd my water go? Oh gosh darn it, did I leave that in my room? I think I did. That's okay. I'm gonna have to pull the glasses anyway. Okay, update. So she paid, let me go through them. $9.99 for the minimalism pendant circle that comes off, and it's that 2-in-1 cord piece. $6.99 for the Ann Taylor Loft rhinestone bracelet. $6.99 for the rhinestone and fake pearl necklace. $14.99 for the Betsey Johnson vintage piece, and $8.99 for the Ann Taylor Loft question mark, possibly higher end rhinestone necklace. But eBay charged her both $4.99 for shipping the first piece and $18.46 for shipping all of the additional pieces. And my cost is $4.32. So I'm going to go in and refund her all of that second amount, that $18.46. And this is Donna, right? Donna, where are you? New Mexico. So let me go to PayPal. And eBay, I am changing my label maker back to the 4x6 because I can. I have a lot of rolls of labels for both. I probably have enough labels to get through like a year, but for some reason I didn't think to get bubble wrap. Open, change my printer back. My pain's not terrible, it's also not great, so even though I only have one more to go, I'm going to need to pause after this. Oh, I just searched 1846, which did nothing. Okay, Donna, here you are. Let's click into, oh, I refunded you. Oh, I refunded you already. I refunded you $17. I think I'm gonna refund you a little bit more. Yeah, but I have to do it out of this one because I already refunded from the first. I might be able to refund more from the first. I don't know that. What did I say? 146 now. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad because she paid like 2 days ago. I don't ever want somebody to be waiting for a refund. Thank you, Donna. And let's copy the tracking number to the other 4 items. So let's make sure I copy the right tracking. Here we are. Copy. Add tracking. Add tracking. Add tracking. Add tracking. Oh, and Susan sent me, oh, she sent me another one. Oh my goodness, that was so sweet. She told me what it's called. One of my customers today went through my listings. Oh, I spelled statement wrong too. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. Okay, so let's fix statement, which now says statment. I had a unique piece of jewelry and she told me the name of it. Okay, so we will update the word statement to statement and update the tracking numbers on all 4 of these pieces. And you see how fast this goes once you do it a few times. Okay, so eBay is updated with all the tracking numbers. Oh, I can't change the word statement because I have an offer. I have 2 offers on it. And by offers, I just mean I sent people offers. You can't change it. So it just says Statnit. Not the end of the world. It's not like I spelled shirt without an R. Been there. eBay's like, nope, we're not listing this. Okay. So all I have left, I'm gonna go to PayPal and transfer over some money. I haven't done that in a day or two, so I'm guessing I have a PayPal balance. I do of $665. I'm transferring money to my bank account. You could do an instant transfer. I haven't set it up. It's still taking days to get to my bank account. That's good enough. I'm gonna transfer $650. Next. And transfer. Okay, so that's gonna take a few days to get to my bank account. No big deal. We're still using our bank account from Pennsylvania. So then I transfer it from Pennsylvania to our Florida bank account. And all because I just didn't want to close the bank account and have PayPal. It was just too much work. So now we have 2 bank accounts. Okay, so all I have to do is the vintage glasses. And I'll do that on film, and then anything else that comes in, I won't do on film. But at least one more. So one more, I'll be back. Hello, it is Friday morning. Well, it's noon, so not technically morning here, but in my brain it's still morning. So hello. Let's all take a nice deep breath together. Oh, that felt good. I try to do that once a day, believe it or not. I mean, I try to breathe all day, but you know. I sat down to start this video, and then I realized I didn't have something. I had to get back up. And I sat down to start the video, and I'm like, I don't have the thing I'm shipping. I need to get back up. So we're done now. I've actually sold 8 items, 1 including the glasses, so 7 items overnight. The Dolce & Gabbana t-shirt, which I think I mentioned, a sterling silver chain for $13, which is headed to Sharon, 2 really pretty necklaces that are headed to Mellissa, and I need to, hi Melissa, she watches. I'm sorry I'm not shipping your items on camera. I just can't do that for everybody. I have to cut it off at some point, but I have to refund her extra shipping. Donna bought a silver and black really pretty necklace with a flower, and it says love amongst the petals. It's so pretty. Angie also watches. Hi Angie, thanks for the note. She bought 3 bangles, and they have like there's silver with a piece going in between the 2 outer bands of each one that has like a reptile print in multicolors. It's really cool. And Lori bought some Hallmark cards from me. Thanks, Lori. So today we are just doing the glasses, and then I'm gonna say goodbye. The glasses were found at the bins. I mentioned that. I pick up eyeglasses. I'm guessing these are eyeglasses. They're slightly tinted. Are they the sunglasses? I don't know. They're just tinted. The top one has no magnification. The bottom one, yeah, that definitely has. I'm guessing they're readers. But these are, it doesn't matter what they are, it's the brand name. It's C-A-Z-A-L, Cazal. I did not look them up. I pick up eyeglasses at the bins all the time, and as long as there's a brand name or they have a cool style, I'll pick them up because they're so lightweight. I'm paying, I think, 69 cents a pound when I went thrifting there. That's a Goodwill bins. You could ask your regular Goodwill if they have an outlet. Ours is called the Bargain Barn, but basically it's items by weight. So all of these items are 69 cents a pound. Clothing is $1.49 a pound, or whatever yours is. So because these cost me probably less than 50 cents, possibly less than 25 cents, I pick up eyeglasses. And if they sell for 5 or 10 bucks, good enough. They're easy to store. These sold for 125, and that was solely based on the brand name. And they're in excellent condition, but even this brand name in okay condition I think would sell. The brand tends to bring hundreds of dollars. Mine were an older style. It took me about a half hour to find the exact style name, And these are fairly rare. They have a floral print and like a brown. I think they're 80s. The model was 276. So this brand has models. And I simply Googled the brand when I went to sell it, and I was like, oh, things that I don't know, I will search really fast. Not like, you know, this is Eddie Bauer. I know Eddie Bauer doesn't bring a pretty penny, but this I didn't know at all, the brand, and it had the brand and it was easy to Google. So then I got into it. It took about probably a half hour, but it was a fun half hour of learning about these glasses. I didn't say I'm going to include a case, but because they're $125 glasses, I'm absolutely including a hard case. I pick up cases at the bins. My husband knows to pick them up as well. We have soft cases and hard cases. This is going via a hard case. So this is headed to Janie in MI, which is Michigan. 99% positive it's Michigan. I did take a shower this morning. I didn't put on any makeup, but I did put on some face creams. My face doesn't feel tight and yucky. What am I looking up? Oh, Michigan. Is this Michigan? I Googled the zip code for some reason instead of MI. So it just brought me wherever that was on a map. MI state abbreviation. Oh, so now I have a map. Michigan. Good job, me. So what I think I'm gonna do, oh, is this not gonna fit? Oh, in my head this was so much better. I think this is still gonna work. These come in a really thick cardboard roll. This is not usually what I would do, but again, $125 glasses. I do keep the rolls, but I don't have any empty. I'm gonna empty this really quickly. By really quickly, I'm just gonna sit here and do this, but it's gonna be quick for you. This is so much work for my shoulders. My shoulders right now are like subtly burning. I now think I don't pay enough for this suddenly. This is a lot more foam than I had previously thought. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. The easier way is not to do this. Maybe have somebody else do this. That would be the easier way. Use a different kind of cardboard. I have other cardboard I could have cut much easier. We keep the air conditioning at 73, sometimes 72 at night. Because again, we have the air conditioning. It's Florida, it's fairly warm here. Alexa, what's today's weather?
In Bradenton, it's 91 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for some sun and thunderstorms with a high of 93 degrees and a low of 74 degrees.
Thanks.
Anytime. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks, you too. It's afternoon. Okay, that took like 5 minutes. Now we have this. This fits in. I'm gonna kind of, I'm not gonna be able to do this. My husband could do that. There we go. This fits in. So I'm going to use this as the packaging. Should I cut this down? I probably should. I'll be back. I'm back. I have a cardboard cutter. Got it from Amazon a gazillion years ago. I think it was like $6 to $8. I have it on my Amazon affiliate link down below. Okay, so get out your Craftsman saw at this point. I usually have my husband do that. Just like one big ball of hard work here. Okay, so now we have 2 of these, so I can save one for another time. Now we're gonna pop that in there. There we go. Okay, so now we are going to wrap this. I feel this is a little bit more secure. Nothing's breaking into this. I could probably stand on this and be fine. I am going to wrap this with some plastic wrap. And then I picked out a new tissue paper for the last item on this video. This is the Jilson Roberts, I don't know, Woodland Creatures, let's call it. It is thin. It's not as crisp as even their floral. It's more see-through, but I liked it a lot. And I wanted to try it. This is their new 2020 print. I'll be sending these probably September, I think, in the boxes. Where did I put my washi? No washi for you, Janie. I feel like it's a little bit more of an autumn print. It'll be prime for this, and I wanted to show it off. It's cute. It has little rabbits giving bears acorns, you know, as rabbits do in the nature, wild, outside area. Like a squirrel, I think. It does have rabbits, though. The squirrels are giving the bears. Oh, and he's like, ha, 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 you're giving me an acorn. That's so cute. Ha, ha, ha. Cute bears. Let's wrap this up. There's some yellow flowers in here, so I thought we'll keep the yellow. I'm guessing Janie probably isn't a viewer, so she won't see this wrapped. I have a lot of viewers that purchase things, but if you're a viewer, it's very rare that you would probably buy $125 glasses from me unless you really need them or you have a lot of money. And I'm not saying that most of us don't have a lot of money, but maybe don't buy a $125 pair of glasses from me just to support me. I would feel really bad if you don't need them. Okay, I'm going to weigh this. However, I am going to ship this priority mail. She paid $6.99. It's going to be probably about 12 ounces with packaging, but I am putting this in a padded flat rate. So this is a padded flat rate. It used to say it. I actually put something in this and then realized it didn't fit. I'm not sure what I realized. And so I cut it to reuse it. So we're going to use it today. These are good. And now I'm just going to tape it and we'll be fine. As long as the item fits in there, we're good. And this will be, I think it's, I can't remember the price. It's just under $8 at this point. Okay, there's that. We're going to do a better job, but I wanted to at least hold it in place while I taped the rest of it, so it was a little easier for me. Because, you know, I take the easy way out here. Those are really good to save, though, if you ship smaller items that need a little bit more protection. Glasses are perfect, usually. But even if you were shipping Pokemon figures, because we all do that, or just something breakable, those rolls are excellent for that. That looks terrible. Okay, one more go around to neaten things up with my fancy white eBay tape. I just haven't pulled out a roll of my aqua. I need to do that. All right, good to go. I don't have to weigh this, and I am choosing, I think it's the fourth item down under carrier packages. It is padded flat rate envelope. It's $7.52. Now here's the thing, they're $125 pair of glasses. Priority mail through eBay has at least, priority mail in general has a $50 insurance on it. So if this is lost and I can prove it's lost and I shipped it, the USPS will refund me up to $50 off of eBay. On eBay, I believe it's up to $100. I don't know if that's for everybody or that's just for like a higher tier seller, but it's $125. So what I'm gonna do is check insurance. I could require a signature for $2.65. And if this was probably $200 to $400, I would definitely do that. Let's see what insurance is. So this is right under choosing what option padded mailer you want. Let's add the checkbox, and insurance is going to cost me about $3.41. I'm gonna do that. So my shipping cost is $10.93. They paid $6.99. I just threw $6.99 in there, and honestly, I'm surprised at myself I didn't just do free shipping because of the cost, but I didn't. So I'm gonna pay the additional $4 out of pocket and ship this priority mail with insurance. Okay, let's get everything out of the way here. You got another hole in it. I just didn't want to throw this out. So now I'm using $24 in tape. The mail carrier has not yet picked up the mail, so I will drop this in the IKEA bag outside my door. And we are finished. I mean, I still have 7 other items to do, but I just need to do those by next Tuesday. Oh, because Monday is Memorial Day. That is why. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was adding some value to your life, whether it helped you learn a few things or just kept you company or helped you drift off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.